In this world, we have a bunch of people ready to play tabletop role-playing gaming that's not actually Dungeons & Dragons for the first time-ish somewhat for most of them. Welcome to Dice and Fire. Hey guys, how you doing?
Dun, dun, dun. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Brian. I want to suck your blood. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Character like that? Come on.
Blah, blah, blah.
Listen, I'm 3'2". I can do what I want.
That's a great mentality to go through life with.
Yeah.
Exactly. The imp does what he wants.
Mm-hmm. I guess so.
Dumb imp.
So as everyone
At least I can go out during the day.
Ooh.
Unfortunate.
So I shouldn't have planned this as a beach episode.
Oh no.
I'm going to burn.
Good.
Okay, we'll just hide underneath an umbrella and then we'll be fine.
I'll bring the gasoline.
Just talking
Except
about
there's going to be holes in the umbrella.
It's quite possibly. But yes, we have some Supernatural Origins characters entering the world of tabletop gaming. Today we're not actually playing D&D because, well, all y'all characters are weird and they don't fit with standard D&D stat blocks.
I could fit for a dwarf.
I can see it, yeah.
I mean, technically, I could just give you an imp as a character. They do exist.
Well, there you go then. Mm-hmm. The rest, all these people out here, you know, letting the side down.
So we're actually going to be using the game set from Unknown Armies, the same game set used by our Awakening campaign, with D100 rolls and fun things that could happen. We'll see who rolls terrible today. Most of the players here don't have a lot of experience in tabletop gaming, but should be easy enough. They have a lot of experience in role-playing, and I think it's going to be fun overall for everyone.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
Brian, don't screw up.
Right?
I'm
Brian?
scared. Okay, it's the first time. Don't be mean to me, viewers.
I'll haunt you.
I'm
I'll
a baby.
These are very mean viewers
I'm
at
a
all
baby.
times. You know?
Oh.
Just think, it's going to get clipped,
everything you
posted
do.
on Twitter, you know, it's going to be everywhere.
Everyone's going to judge everything we do.
As long as you tag me and then use the hashtag.
Oh, jeez.
Hashtag.
Smart. All right, well, I guess does anyone have anything to say before we get into it?
Let me suck your blood.
Any of you don't know these people. I have all
Remember to use your Twitch primes at twitch.tv/xylophony on Twitch.
Oh, thanks. But yes, they have their names listed below them, so you can go look at all of their channels. If you don't watch the Origin series, then you may not know them. But otherwise, they're right there. You can find them, and they make stuff.
Hola.
Mm-hmm. But I suppose, without further ado, let us begin Supernatural Origins D&D.
Oh boy.
So,
In this world,
we all see an empty field, and in the middle of it is standing one figure with red skin, a goatee beard, and a big beaded necklace. Xandar enters and looks directly into the camera.
Oh, it was Jesus with sunburn.
As he walks across water.
It is Jesus or
That
something.
may not even be there. So, we would like to welcome all of you. There is a very dangerous thing that must be accomplished today. But that thing has been made much more complicated than we could ever imagine.
Sounds complicated.
First, we all have some promises to keep. In fact, I have to keep mine. A wish is sacred. So, let's let this party begin. And suddenly, each of you, one by one, poof into this middle of this field somewhere. Not knowing why you showed up, not knowing that you were going to be randomly poofed out of wherever you were existing previously, and into this plane of dimension. You just, suddenly the four of you, plop, are now standing or floating in front of Xandar. So, what was everyone doing just before this moment as they got yoinked out of their life? Would anyone like to go first?
You see, I was on my way to see some witches about, starting about the fact like half of my face is bright red and mad from magic, and then all of a sudden there was this great, bright, brilliant light. And now I'm stuck here with a bug, a vampire, another vampire that likes to drink copious amounts of alcohol, and Red Jesus.
Would
Interesting.
one of the vampires like to say what
Fun.
they have been doing?
Ah, yes.
Poofed.
May I? I was drinking my wine and I was drinking with Lady Cecilia talking about the plan, and then poof! A great white light. I thought, oh, maybe the sun came out and I didn't realize. All the alcohol that I drink. Now I'm here with all these buffoons.
Wait, is this an intervention for him?
No, for you.
I don't need an intervention. I'm not the one that's just admitted to drinking a lot of alcohol and not realizing the sun came up.
Ah,
You both need an intervention.
I need family therapy. That's what I need.
That
I
too.
think we all do.
What
Here.
was Colin
So
doing
what?
before being poofed?
So what I was doing was practicing going into my bat mode, and I was mid-fall off of a tower, and just poofed midair, and I just smacked the ground.
Oh, so
As
you
soon as
face
I-
planted in.
Yeah, I
Nice,
face planted
nice.
in.
Everybody holds
So-
up boards of 10.
Just like boom. So, yeah.
Also interesting.
very nice.
And finally,
Hey.
what was
Yeah,
our
come on,
last poofer
cockroach.
up to?
So I was on this cliff with this little child. Well, it was kind of taller than me because I'm like tiny. And I was kind of trying to shove it off the cliff. But before I could even touch the child, I was gone. And now I'm
Alright. We need interventions. You need an intervention.
That sounds
What's wrong
sus.
with that? Don't you love shoving kids off a cliff?
No. I have 2 children.
Seems like a personal problem.
One of them
Seems like
killed
a
me.
solution.
That maybe too. Do you want the kid?
One of them killed me. I wonder who that
See-
one is.
Maybe you need more than just family therapy.
Just make sure you guys never have kids.
That
Vampires
Yeah,
can
no.
have kids.
Yes, but as you all poof into this area, Xandar begins to kind of stare you all down. So, welcome
sorry.
all of you. I'm going to need all of you for a special something, a wish that has been cast.
do you need to throw kids off cliffs?
A wish?
No, but there is
He wished for a
cliffs
bug, an imp, and
involved.
2 vampires.
I'm in.
Wait,
What
the
does
kids,
this
the
wish
kids are involved?
entail?
There is an associate of mine. An associate who needs to obtain a specific person. A woman.
Wait. Is child trafficking? I'm not down for that.
A woman?
I do not
He said
believe
the cliffs
the
are part of
trafficking
it,
of
not the
children.
kids.
But what's in it for us, though? Like, if we help you out, do we get anything?
I suppose you get to return back to your normal lives.
No.
No,
I don't think so. We get
Yeah,
one
with the
wish from
bloodsuckers
you.
on this one.
We help you. You give us one wish. Deal?
I agree.
Or I could
I mean, as
just
long as it's fun.
leave you all here in the middle of nowhere, which I can assure you is quite literally nowhere.
Or we kill you.
I agree with that.
Are you killable?
Wait, are you stupid? You can't kill a genie.
No, I'm vampire.
He's a genie.
Of course he's a genie. He poofed us out of what we were doing and brought us here.
There's other creatures that could potentially poof you.
Oh, please.
But yes, I am indeed a djinn. And if you do accomplish this, then yes, perhaps I could give you all one collective wish.
Collective.
Wait, we have to-
No.
we have to
no,
share the
no,
wish.
no.
Sharing.
I am my own imp. I'm a strong, independent imp.
Perhaps
I
if
require
I
my
don't
own.
even know these people.
you use your wish correctly,
I wish
there
for
could be
bug
more
spray.
in it for you. Is that
I'm
your
not a
final
bug.
wish?
Damn. I wish for a fly swatter.
I'm not a fly.
No, it'll still hurt.
Well, as I said, I need the 4 of you to find a woman. A woman with a beard.
A beard.
A bearded woman.
A bearded woman?
I know a witch that's got a beard.
Can we just take a woman and put a beard on her and be done?
No, it would appear my associate has a very specific bearded woman in mind.
Now, what is special about this woman?
She has a beard.
So we
And-
can't take a woman and just slap a beard on her.
Why didn't you just poof the woman and
I have
You know.
no idea. My associate works in mysterious ways. Oh, and he
You
wanted
have
me
a
to,
very...
he wanted me to give you this. And Xandar holds out what seems to be an egg. Not a magical egg. Not a
Can we eat it?
creature's egg. Just a chicken egg.
I'll
Wait.
take the egg. Takes the
Yeah.
egg.
yeah,
Egg.
I'm not taking
I
that.
don't
Can I
trust.
eat
I don't
the
trust.
egg?
I don't trust the bug.
I would not advise eating the egg.
Okay, I won't
He
eat the egg.
simply
Why
told
not?
me to make sure the egg can guide you to where you need to go.
Yeah, we'll let the bug keep the egg. Actually, give the egg to the bug. There you
I
go.
am not entirely sure why he chose an egg, of all things.
Wait, what do we do with the egg?
It begs the question: what came first, the chicken or the egg?
All I know is the egg is of some importance to your quest.
So we can't
Sounds-
eat it.
No, we can't
Intriguing.
eat the egg.
I
Don't throw the egg.
Maybe. Oh god.
Do you
Maybe
have
we
another
should-
egg?
it's still whole.
Oh my god.
Which
Maybe
one of
we
you
should,
would
like-
like to hold on to this egg?
Yeah, maybe you should be someone who's like, not gonna drop it or anything or crack
Oh,
it.
fine. Give it here.
Well, let's
No.
see. I have a glass of
Give
my
it here. Give it here.
Merlot,
Give it
and my
here.
other hand is for thinking. So no, I cannot hold it.
Who would
I'm
like
willing
reach
to
for
have the egg. Marion reaches for the egg.
Everyone
Give it
would
here.
like to reach for the egg.
No.
Roll.
No.
This is going to be a speed roll.
A speed roll.
I'm not touching the egg, but like,
I'm not
if I
touching
have
no
to,
egg.
yeah, I just want to get out of
Don't
here.
have to be speed.
Ooh, could you let us all know of your speed stat, Mr. Imp?
My speed stat is 60, so that's bad.
Yeah, so you are just
All right,
above
here.
the roll, which means a slight fail. However,
Colin.
Colin has rolled far
Mhm.
beneath his speed stat.
And what about
Do,
the
do-
bug to
yeah,
protect?
do you want to roll
have
to
to
snatch
roll.
up this egg? You know, it's a roll. Anything.
You
can
have to
happen.
roll. Come on, 100. Come on, 100. Come on, 100. Damn.
Oh snap!
Let me open up some character sheets real quick. As you see little legs rapidly flutter, moving towards this egg to pick it up.
I
Let's
hate it
see.
here.
So, Colin, what is your speed stat?
Mine is 65.
Oh,
I think we've got a winner here.
And-
What's yours? Bug.
yeah. Yeah, what's your speed stat?
30.
So, although you move so quickly, rapidly towards this, Colin just reaches his hand out and doesn't have to like jump in the air to reach the egg or anything. Just, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
Managed
I'll
to
hold
get
on to this.
Yeah, don't eat it.
Yeah, no, it's not my appetite.
Don't put it in your back pocket in case you fall down, you know what I'm saying?
Don't tell him that.
I'll put it in my suit pocket. Wait, how big is it? This is like a regular
Chicken
sized egg.
It's a chicken egg.
Make
Alright,
sure
I'll-
Put
it's
it in your
somewhere where I
top
can
pocket.
climb
Chicken egg.
into.
Top pocket. Top pocket.
Yeah, I'll put it in my suit pocket. Keep
Yeah.
it nice and warm
Yeah.
and protected.
I have a suit pocket too, but you know,
Ew.
it's a bit too slow. Shut up, Victor!
I'm gonna just drink my glass of Chardonnay.
Apple juice.
Now, my associate said that this woman is trapped within the Broadsbury Cliffs.
The who?
Where are the Broadsbury Cliffs?
It's a
What direction?
village. I'll help you get nearby.
Ah, thank you.
I was about to ask, couldn't you just proof us down to the...
No, this was a very oddly specific wish. My associate is...
I feel like we're
Perhaps
being tortured
insane.
for no apparent reason. You realize my family is in turmoil right now, and you're dragging me away for this?
Seems
I'm
like
not
a
the one
personal
dragging you
problem.
away.
Listen, I'll make it an everybody problem in a minute if you don't shut up.
Is there a reason why you picked us for though? I feel like there could have been maybe like a better grouping or like a better group.
It was
You know?
supposed to be as random as possible.
Well, I mean,
God.
you kind of messed up with a randomometer there. You got 2 vampires. You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps there is no such thing as true random.
Unfortunate.
That's deep.
But if you are all
Or
ready,
you're saying I'm stuck with these buffoons?
for the time being.
I'm a fairy.
Shut up, Victor. I'll stake you to the ground and wait till daytime.
I'd like to see you try.
It's gonna be
I
a
will
very
try.
long group trip, isn't it? It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We'll
I
be
could
packing
just
some
designate
snacks.
driver.
Well, best of luck. I hope you find this woman. And once you do, you just let me know.
How do we let you know?
And
Oh, he'll
Xandar
know.
poofs out of there
Oh, he'll know.
as you are all kind
Great.
of picked up in a colorful swirling tornado of light as you are whooshed off into somewhere else.
Whoosh.
You find yourself at the edge of a forest. Trees
Ooh.
rising up around you, a path beneath your feet, and a
Terra firma.
sign that says Broadsbury on it, with a little arrow pointing to what seems to be a village.
Guys, I think we go this way.
No,
Just
Yeah,
my
no,
intuition.
no.
perhaps. Did we just
I
walk
think
right
we should
in?
go
Or...
that way.
What do you mean we shouldn't go that way? We have to go that way. That's the mission.
Maybe I could take a feeding while we're on the way.
Squeeze?
From
From
who?
what?
You know, maybe let's not start up trouble. I just want to get this done and over with, to be honest. You know?
Yeah,
you're right.
Doesn't sound fun.
The quicker we get this done, the quicker I don't have to hang with you.
We're not hanging.
That's just how I see it.
Yeah, we ain't hanging. No one wanted to be here. No one especially asked for an alcoholic.
Yeah, true. Well, I guess there's 2 of us. But, alright, how do we want to get through this? Like, do we just want to walk into the town?
I
We
mean,
wanna-
we're on the edge of a forest, so I think we have to go through the forest.
I think we should stay hidden.
Well, yeah, let's go into the forest then.
Don't
Let's go
want to
into
cause
the
trouble.
trees.
Yeah, let's go into the
Go
tree.
into the trees.
What's the worst that could happen?
Listen, as long as,
Alright.
you know, we just protect this
Nothing.
egg,
Yeah, you just
it's
protect the
all
egg.
good. I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult.
Don't let it hatch. Otherwise, it's not an egg anymore. Then we need a new one.
Wait, well, there's nothing inside it, right? Shut.
Don't
Just
take a
shake it.
peek. No, don't shake
Would
it.
you like to shake it?
No.
I'd-
As
Do
your
it.
advisor and representative, I advise you not to shake the egg.
Okay,
Do it.
fine. Yeah, no, I won't touch it. I don't want to touch whatever. What if it's
keep
like?
it safe for now.
rub it.
Well,
for
you
luck,
said
but,
you
know,
said it would help
don't-
us, right?
Yeah, just rub it. You know, rub it. Don't shake it.
Shake it.
All right. You know what? I'll shake it when we need to, because it said it would help us. So I mean,
Okay.
right now let's
That's
just
fine.
follow the path and be
Yes,
on our
let's
way.
just-
You're boring.
You know what?
Can I?
I don't care what you
stand on the bug.
Yeah, if you would like to.
Oh, cool. What's my body? Oh.
You give us a nice D100 roll.
Ooh, my body's 40, by the way.
And would you like to roll to avoid this sudden steppage?
The bug.
I mean, I'm a bug. I can technically carry more than my own weight.
I don't care. I'm stepping on you. Roll.
What would you say roughly is your own weight?
What's your body?
30.
I'm stepping on you.
So yes, a
know,
foot
just
just
to put
keeps
the bug in its
aggressively
place,
kind of
you know?
leaning
Yeah.
itself on you, and you just have to keep
Yeah.
stepping aside.
Know you roll. Know you roll.
Fortunately, it's not a very large foot, but large
No.
enough.
For a bug, you know. Big. Right, into
Just
the
for the
forest,
audience, how
gang.
big is this bug?
Yeah.
I was close, yeah. Yeah.
So very small fairy accompanying them.
I think Victor should lead us into the forest. Isn't that right, Victor?
Fine, I'll lead us
She likes
into
the
the
forest
forest.
so much.
Yeah. Take the lead.
So would you
We
like
go
to
through the
into
forest.
or towards the village?
Let's go into the forest.
Sounds
He wants us to
Trees.
stay hidden.
Scope it out a
Trees.
little bit.
Stay
Yeah.
hidden in the trees.
Trees.
all right.
Yeah, we get it.
We
Freeze.
go in the forest.
I guess then, Victor, could you make me a roll to see how well you guide people through? Let's make an intelligence roll.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, mind.
Roll a d100.
Mind.
Yes, mind. Sorry.
All right.
What's your mind stat?
55.
Ah.
Keep people to the path. You know, there's a couple bits where there's some overgrowth, so you have to lead them, you know, to the proper part of it, but you managed to do so quite effectively. And
Listen.
then eventually, you find what seems to be scratch marks across a fallen tree.
I'm leaving.
Wonder what these scratch marks are.
Well,
Looks like
Vic,
fun.
they're scratch marks.
Yes, but from what?
Someone
Something that
tried to
scratches.
carve in their name and failed.
Think there's wolves out here?
Maybe it happened a long time ago. Maybe we don't have to worry about it.
Big dogs.
Oh, we do have to worry about it.
I mean, chances are if there's wolves out here, there probably might be still around.
And they're probably going to eat me.
Can I roll to inspect the scratch marks to see how fresh they are?
Sure.
Those are like a mind roll.
And anyone else here who would
suppose.
like to look around or
Yeah, you know,
investigate
like
the
back us
nearby
up
area,
here,
Go
team.
ahead, make me a mind roll.
Ah, I fail miserably. I can't even see the scratch marks. They're so high up the tree.
The tree is
I
fallen
make
on the
the-
ground, but as you go to look at them, you actually end up stepping on what was the scratch marks there. A piece of bark chips off.
You're blind.
Ah, you broke the evidence.
I'm sorry.
Would anyone else like
I
to
mean-
make a roll to look around?
Me.
Go for it. Roll. All right.
We suck.
What is your mind stat?
80.
Wow, we're saved.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Can
as
I-
you look around, things definitely don't seem to feel right here. There's not only scratch marks on this tree, but there's a lot of damage throughout the brushes and bushes nearby. You can see
So
what
the imp is really blind. If you can't see that.
I was looking at the scratch marks, not at the bushes. All right, don't judge me.
Sounds like a
I'm
personal
judging you
problem.
so
Judging,
hard
you're
right
judging.
now.
Shut up, Victor. Get on your next bottle of wine.
Can I make a roll to concentrate my hearing nearby?
go for
All
it.
right.
You actually managed to step into what seems to be a footprint as well, which is roughly the size of you. And yes, so Colin hears distant growling.
Guys,
How distant? How distant?
It's
A couple 100 feet.
close by.
So, I vote we run.
we can't run. We got to get to the village. If we run, it just delays this whole thing.
So we face whatever's coming at us, do we?
Who's the best at fighting?
I mean, who's actually ever been in a fight?
Me.
All right, so we have one.
I've been
Okay.
in many, but my last fight, I got stabbed and died.
Oh gosh.
So
you're bad at
who's
fighting.
successfully been
I'm
in a
not bad at
fight?
fighting. I just didn't expect my son to stab me in the gut. Okay?
It's like a personal problem.
Listen, all right. There'll be a you problem in a minute.
I'm the very fast one. Remember the vampire, super speed, very
Sure,
fast
wake
to
up.
run.
You'll
Okay.
hear a
Do you want to do it
scream echo out
alone?
in the
So you're
distance.
volunteering
All right,
what
yo.
I'm hearing.
No, what I'm saying is the two vampires take the lead. You know what I'm saying? And I'm back up in your
Listen,
cheering squad.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if it comes to werewolves, I mean, I've been fighting werewolves pretty much my whole life, so. Okay.
Fair enough.
Maybe it's the bearded lady.
You think so?
Maybe.
I don't know.
You
Should
should
we?
go check it out.
So
I'm
Colin,
the one with the egg.
you stepped into a footprint that was the
We
same
can give me
size
the
as you,
egg.
by the way. Just thought I'd like to point that bit of tidbit of information out. You're standing in something that envelops you.
Cool.
You guys hear
Yeah.
another scream
Yeah.
from the distance.
Different voice.
Sounds like fun. Let's go.
Fine, let's sneak over there.
Sneak.
Okay, we'll sneak
Can I-
over there and investigate.
Can I like
Speed for me.
tree hop? Like jump up on the tree and like go tree to tree?
Sure.
Why not?
I guess
Can I
everyone
do
can
the
high
same
ground.
thing?
speed roll and tell me how you're traveling. Yeah,
Can I roll to do the
you
same
climb
thing?
up the trees with vampiric agility and manage to, go across. There's plenty of limbs to really work your way across. Go ahead and roll.
There we go.
Go on, Victor.
Welcome to D&D, where the coolest characters can make silly mistakes.
Oh no.
What is your speed, Victor?
It's 60. No problem.
Not quite as nimble as Colin, but you managed to climb up the tree and follow his path.
I'm not going to be outshone by a couple of bloodsuckers. I can do that.
I can't hear you down there.
Don't care. I'm pirouetting like a ballerina through these trees, mate.
And I still have my glass in my hand, so shush.
You find like small vines hanging through and everything. You jump on them, swing around,
I'm
swing right past
Tarzaning up
them
in
as they're
here.
going.
Curious how
I thought we were trying to keep it stealth.
And,
You know-
What's the fairy doing?
what's your preferred method of travel?
bouncing around.
Cool. Oh,
Bounces on forward. Fortunately, not making too much noise. And yeah, you guys come
Like
across what seems
everyone
to
else.
be an overturned wagon with someone who is stuck underneath it, screaming
look, guys.
and shouting.
fresh meat. There you go, Victor.
Oh my.
Observation.
Who
We
wants
need
to
to
talk
s-
to it?
No. We're not jumping straight in there, having just seen a wagon overturned with someone
I
screaming
talk
underneath
to
it.
it?
Help!
Could be a trap.
It could be a trap, you're right. See?
Can I talk to
Brains.
it?
Wait a minute, you're small enough to sneak in there and talk to her anyway. Or him.
Oh yeah, true.
That's true. We can
Yeah,
send you
go
in.
in. Go
You
in.
go. You go.
Go
You
in.
go investigate.
Ja.
But be very discreet.
Yeah, you have to be discreet.
And if anything happens, we'll be right there to back you up.
No, we won't. Shut up. That's why we leave.
We can just.
I
And yeah, we can. Well, what do you need
Alright.
to
I'll
sneak
say
in? And...
the roll you made is, can continue you up the way there well enough. It was a good roll. And you smallly and silently make your way up to this wagon. And you see just this man, he looks very injured, claw marks across his chest. He seems to have a broken leg, and he's just like panting on the ground. Someone help!
Are you okay?
He like turns and sees you there. No. What?
Okay. I go back to the others. Tell me he's not okay.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
What?
Okay.
I suppose we might as well go and help the guy.
I mean, he might know information.
I mean,
on...
we can all lift the cat off him, right? Yeah, together.
Oh yeah.
Together.
Easy.
As a team.
Have
You know.
fun.
Shut up, you. Useless. You asked one question.
No, I told me not to ask. I asked what I knew.
You didn't even ask. You didn't even ask, I swear.
I asked
You
him if he
messed
was
up.
okay. He said
You-
no.
And-
What attacked you? Why are you here?
Well, considering the fact that the scream
Why
was
should I care? Hi.
I will strangle you.
okay, guys, we gotta like work together on this because he just screamed. So whatever is out there is probably still out there.
True. It's definitely coming back. Oh, like you said, could be a trap.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm. So,
Can I ask him what attacked him?
Yeah, you guys all walk up to there. Does anyone do anything else?
I'm gonna
Can I
roll
investigate his scratch marks?
Sure. So you all hop down from the tree and go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a mind roll for the scratch mark check.
Who's breaking back now? Victor.
You know what? These are some big scratches.
I think you're drinking a little
You know
too
what?
much on the job.
I don't recognize these scratch marks, so.
Oh no! And why are there 17 of them?
Pretty sure it wasn't
Can
a
I
human
investigate
who did this.
them?
Sure, go ahead.
I am
God.
also blind.
You think it might have been a human who did this?
As a connoisseur of, injuries to the front of the body, I would like to investigate them myself.
Sure.
See, guys, to me, this looks like it could be something very dangerous. Ah, you see? I concur on the fact that it is.
This seems to be large scratches from what seems to be some sort of, you guess, mountain lion or something?
It's a big cat.
No, it's a human.
Sure,
I
dude.
like cats.
And
All
he's just
right,
sitting
well-
there like, help, please.
You were attacked by a
Shut up,
cat?
you. This is not about you. I was right.
Cat?
What attacked you exactly? Like, what happened?
It's magic.
No, it was a giant cat.
Magic.
Magic.
Magical cat.
It's
Are you even sure it's a cat?
shadow, a creature.
Shadow cat.
Magic shadow cat.
Can you each give me a mind roll? See if you notice
Sure.
anything around your surroundings.
Oh my days, I'm noticing everything. I'm in tune with the leaves.
What's that?
So,
Oh, me and Colin is syncing up right now.
We're on this. We're on point.
I'm
so
not
you two
really
notice
interested.
where you were standing on the limb of a tree earlier. You see
Mm.
a large cat, almost like a panther.
Told you, see?
With
How did we not
6
see that before?
legs
I'm
You're
sorry, what?
blind.
and dark tentacles reaching from out its shoulder.
Victor, that's your problem. Guys, let's step back.
Are you the demon here?
Crack knuckles. I'm ready for
Never seen that before. Not in,
Listen,
it's not
I've-
in the book. Not
I've
in, it's
fought
not in the
things,
manual.
but I haven't fought stuff like this.
And as you pointed out, it shifts away and goes invisible, it would seem.
Ah, good job, Victor. Good job. Did a good job.
Oh. Well. Continues to drink wine.
Now's not the time for this.
I went invisible. What do you want me to do?
Sir, we have banished the evil shadow cat. Do you want us to lift the cat off you and attend to your
Help.
wounds?
Help.
Are we sure it's gone? What if
Wait,
it's
not
like
here.
still out there?
It's
Do
fine.
you see it?
And we'll deal with it
It's
then.
gone.
So I'd like
Went
to
invisible.
attempt to lift the cat off this poor injured individual.
All right,
You
would
can
anyone
do
help
it.
you?
I would
I'll
like
help.
my fine, whatever.
I'll help you.
Victor will help me.
All right, each of you make a
Have
body
fun.
roll.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
You guys want me to help?
So
you're
is it
going-
really-
I'll help.
You go to
let
pick
it
it
go.
up, but you just don't want to put down your wine glass.
rolling all of them.
So you have a very
All right.
non-committal type of lift. But fortunately, as you do
Single-handed
it,
lift
it still gets picked
Marion
up
just
anyway. So
freaking
it's almost like you did
annihilates
something.
this cat.
I don't
And the
help.
cart rolls over. You can see this guy's legs are messed up. He will
Yeah,
not
you see,
be
I did it all on
walking.
my own.
This guy is goner.
No, he's fine. Anybody here know magic?
Not really.
A bit.
Healing magic?
Life draining.
Shut up, you.
What?
I mean, surely if the village has some sort of like nurse or something, we could probably pick
Wait.
him up.
Has nobody has asked him if he's even from the village, right?
I mean, he must be going to the village. You're going to
Should
the
probably
village,
talk to
right?
him.
Behind you.
Hmm?
Behind?
Uh-oh.
At this point, you
Oh.
see the cat-like figure appears about 10 feet behind you. Growling.
Hi.
menacingly.
Oh, menacingly. Oh, okay then. So no, like.
Another one appears at the opposite side.
Yo,
Ah,
each
great
of us can
guys.
help a cat
Lovely.
if more keep appearing.
Yeah, I don't think we want that. I think we want the greater odds.
I think we need to start fighting.
Whoa.
Sounds like effort.
Shut up, you.
All right, I'm just gonna like draw my sword and get ready.
Okay.
Can I draw my sword and start attacking them?
Sure.
Take it away.
Could each
Let's
of
see
you
how
roll
this
me
goes.
a
I
speed roll
mean, the man said it's a shadow.
to see
so-
who gets to go first?
Ah, perfect.
We see who's going first, by the way. Oh, God.
Jeez.
Don't
So,
do me dirty like this. Oh, Colin, no.
Oh no.
Ah.
so immediately these two begin to lunge forward at the ones who appear to be readying for battle. Now let me just move you guys over to a wonderful little map.
I just, I'm gonna pull my pom-poms out, get ready to cheer.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So,
I've got this.
I assume you can
I'm
all
ready to
see
step up if you ever need help. Just remember.
roughly where you are.
I'm not.
Shut up, you.
There's the 4 of you on the road there, and for a closer look at these creatures... Hey, that's what he looks
Oh, my
like.
apple juice
Tail
nearly
coming
left.
out of its back, upper back.
That's
Yeah,
creepy.
He said he had tentacles
Mm-hmm.
and 6 legs.
Yep.
I don't know why you need 6. 4's good enough.
And they begin to lunge forward. One at Colin, one at
Whoa,
Victor.
whoa! Why am I up front? What's this about?
I don't know, but you're
No,
not the one
I'm
being
in-
attacked currently.
Oh, thank God. Go on, Colin. You got this. I'm your cheer squad. You can
Alright.
cheer on Victor.
So, let's see. I'm going to give a roll for each of them. That is the one on
Beelzebub,
Colin.
please. Ah. Wait a minute.
Oh,
So Victor,
Might need to
Victor,
put down that
no!
glass.
so each of you can try to struggle against this attack and use your body roll to resist this.
Wait, Colin, what's your body?
all right.
65.
Colin, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Yay! Okay, Victor.
So Colin, how do you get this thing to stop attacking you? Do you have your sword out?
Yeah, I got my sword out and like I block it with like I kind of like draw my sword in
Yeah,
front
this
of my
thing goes
face and kind
just
of like
leaps forward and it just like chomps down on your sword. It's gnarling
Yeah.
and just trying to get at you, but it literally has a sword in its mouth, so it can't really progress further. Victor, on the other hand, can you roll me an
Victor's
additional D100
Yeah.
as this thing charges at you, knocks you to the ground, 2
My
heavy
glass break.
paws on your chest, and that roll, you dropped your wine glass.
Oh no! Don't worry, I have one.
As the
That
glass
was-
shatters on the ground, the small bit of wine remaining spilling across the dirt, never to be sipped again.
Damn.
That crystal was in my family for generations.
Unfortunate.
I would like to help Victor in his time of need.
All right, each of you can do something now, as he's getting mauled by a cat.
Yeah, I'd like to go over and, attack the cat that is on
And you
top
come
of
help
Victor.
me and stop
Yeah.
staring?
I fail. I trip.
Imbecile.
Sorry. His body, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my body's 40. Yeah, I trip.
oh no.
Yeah, you go to attack it, but it's just moving too quickly.
Oh,
Can I kick the one off of me, like kick him in the gut?
Sure.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
go
can't.
through, but you know this
no,
thing
you
is.
can't.
You can't get a good angle. You're like mixed between defending yourself and fighting this thing off. Victor, you're on the ground. You have a large beast on you. What are you doing?
And I tried to stealth away and try to get on top of it.
How would you like to get out from underneath it? Just roll.
Just roll.
All right, give me a roll for roll.
Oh no.
You try
doesn't
to
work.
you could try to do a full-bodied roll, and you just plant your elbow right down in a bit of shattered glass,
Stupid cat.
Oi, Bug, do something.
and it's just a
I'm
bad
good.
day for Victor right now.
My body is furry, no thanks.
Oh, okay.
At
yeah,
least
well,
at least tend to the guy and see if you can help him.
Yeah, I'd like to try and continue to help Victor, because Victor is in deep doo-doo right now.
Help me.
I'm coming, Victor! Ah! I trip again!
This thing is just
Can I
moving
try?
too sporadically.
Can I try throwing my fairy dust at them and see if it does anything?
But you have fairy dust.
Sure.
Okay.
Tinkerbell, what's going on?
Continue to maul Victor to decent effect.
Hurry up, fairy!
You get a claw mark across your face running down just the edge of your neck a little bit.
Nice battle scar. Come on, fairy, roll.
Yep. Let's get a roll for fairy dust. Ooh, what's your soul stat?
70.
Ooh. Okay, which one are you
What
going
are you
for?
gonna do
The one
to it?
that's attacking Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as this thing is like going down, it's about to just like chomp on his throat. And suddenly, fairy dust gets in this thing's eyes. And, you know, it like shakes its head around rapidly. And then all of a sudden, it seems to shift around and vanish yet again.
Oh, cool.
Thank
Alright,
you.
can you guys help me out now?
Uh,
I'm get stuck here.
Yeah, I just pick myself up off the ground, you know, like dust myself down and run over and help Colin. And I'd
guess
like-
I'll
and
run
I'd
over
like
to help too.
Just like to punch it square in the nose.
Alright. Give it a punch. It recoils a little bit, flinches, kind of like takes a step back away from the sword. And the Fist of Fury as well.
Finish it!
Stab him right in the chest with my sword.
Sure. Make a roll.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Y'all are bad.
Shut up, you!
Actually, you go to stab at it, and you see it begin to shift again. But it actually shifts about 2 feet forwards, and implants itself right on your sword.
Let's go!
With a terrible, terrible roll of 99 to shift away.
Colin, he's our man.
There we
You
go.
Can't do it.
And
No
you just
one
have this
can.
heavy beast, just the life leaving its eyes, falling down on your sword.
It had life?
Does it bleed blood? That's my question.
It
Does
does
it
seem
bleed
to be
shadows?
bleeding some sort of black ichor.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that. I'm
Maybe
not
I
I
can
was
make
gonna
this
say,
an
maybe you
Never
guys
infused
drink
with
shouldn't
my
drink
wine. You think I can bring this back home?
that. Sell it as a very mature vintage, yes.
Yes, cognac or something.
Yeah, indeed, Victor, indeed.
And as you guys are saying that, you hear the familiar sound as the previous one shifts back into place and attempts to scoop up the little one. So let's see if it can correctly get you within its jaws.
Oh, it's going after the bug?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh no.
What a shame.
This is gonna end
Ooh.
badly.
Ooh. I'd like to intercept with a flying drop kick.
Oh. we
So, what happens is this thing goes, shifts into place, begins to lurch towards and chomp down. But as it does, we see the fairy roll out of the way as the imp comes in with a drop kick. It hit it square in the nose right as it was about to
Let's
chomp.
go.
And this thing is staggered for a moment. Does anyone take
Colin,
advantage?
finish
And
it.
I take my sword and
Oh, yeah,
attack it.
both of you
head on.
finish it. Both
Yeah,
of you
yeah,
finish it.
I'll do the same.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh! Connors,
Beautiful.
mate. Connors.
So as this thing is staggered, it's just like sneezing on the ground for a second after being clobbered in the nose by an imp foot. Brian comes in and swings at this thing, cleaving the tentacles off its back with a swing. As Colin comes in and just takes this thing's head clean off. As
Right,
like
that's a trophy. That's a trophy right there.
a dark smoke rises from its body.
Can we eat it?
No! He tried to eat you.
Might be quite a body roll, but you can eat anything you want.
I'm down.
I don't think we should eat this, guys. Oh no.
You try to eat it, and your mouth burns. It's some very acidic food here.
Is it? I'd like to taste. Seeing as we're all giving it a go. Yeah, it's not for me. Bit of
Yeah.
indigestion going on. Anyone got a Rennie's?
You feel your lips just peeling a little bit, like you got the worst of chapped lips.
Ah, it's fine. Half my face is burnt. Can't get any worse.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's just not my appetite.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
good.
say you guys best give this one a miss. Not on the menu.
I mean, the guy is still at the cart. If he dies, maybe he could be my
He
appetite,
should
but
eat it.
Nah, he's fine.
No,
He's
maybe
fine.
he should. Oh, he can be your appetite.
No, Victor, he's fine.
No,
guy.
is he dead or is he just still kind of like?
He's just
Oh,
in
he's-
shock
he's-
on the ground,
yeah.
just muttering.
So we
Incredibly.
beat those things that killed you. So got any money to pay us? Don't do this stuff for free, you know.
Not much. No.
What's on the cart?
Can I investigate the cart?
Yeah, it seems to be, full of milk.
Ugh.
Milk.
Jugs of
Can
milk.
I take out the egg and show him the egg and ask him if he's seen it before?
Sure. Egg?
Eek.
Have you seen a chicken egg before? I wonder if
Yes.
you've seen a chicken egg. Wonderful. You see, Colin, waste.
Well, maybe it's of significance here. There's a reason why we're here.
He points
It's a
over to his
chicken egg.
wagon on the ground.
So, I might not be a doctor, but I can reset limbs, you know. I'm gonna put your legs back in place, and then we're gonna strap you up.
You have to
Or do you want me to roll for that?
carry me.
Carry you? Do I look like a servant? I think we
Yes,
just leave you in
actually, you
it.
do.
How can we carry you if the carriage is broken?
I guess.
Ah,
go
right,
make a
I'll
mind
carry you,
stat if
fine.
wanna
I
do
don't
any
know,
sort of
I'll-
medical attention.
Oh, a what?
A mind roll.
Lucifer, if you're down there. Ah.
Yeah, so you go to set his leg back into place, and the
Guys,
femur
I
just
have a
pokes
leg.
out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
not
maybe
much
we should-
keeping it on the body and.
Maybe we should
should
just
eat
carry
him.
him. Maybe
Yeah,
we should
no.
just carry him, guys.
Yeah, just
that's a
over
good
your
idea.
shoulder.
Sorry about that,
Just-
mate.
Ah!
Who's
Probably-
gonna carry him?
I'm carrying the egg, so one of you.
I'll
No,
carry them. I'll carry them.
Oh, Victor, yes. Replace your wine glass.
Yes, I'm carrying them. I can carry them.
It's a replacement wine glass with fresh
that's
blood.
what I'm saying.
You throw him over your shoulder as he just cries and passes out.
Shut
up?
up. See, me and Victor are on the same page. High five. Ow, to
We
the
take you
village.
to village. Yes.
And see? Syncing up. It's only the bug that's not getting in
Hey,
line.
Imp, you should carry me so everyone was carrying something.
Alright then, let's see. Unfortunately, you're walking.
I.
Unless
Wait,
you,
shouldn't I roll
unless,
for that? Let me
unless
roll
you
for
make a
that.
body roll and jump on me. Unfortunately, you're walking. Sorry, Pipsqueak.
Be quiet and let's go to village.
Yeah, let's go to village.
All right.
I'll do one of those.
You guys continue towards the village. The moon is high in the sky. It is probably middle of the night right now. Fortunately, vampires
What
don't
the
need to worry too much.
Does anyone have a light? Actually, jack all.
Just
But you don't
follow
have
us.
night vision?
Fairy dust.
I can see through anything. I can see for
No,
miles.
don't touch fairy dust. It's bad for you.
I thought that's pixie dust.
All the same.
No.
So, Victor, lead the way.
Oh yes, of course. I'm leading the way.
And you
We're
guys make it
walking-
to the village.
Oh look, I see torches. Look, the village is still. There, it's right there.
You can see?
Wonderful.
Yes, I have night
Light.
vision. I'm a vampire.
You guys can see a couple of the buildings have some lights on coming through the windows. Most of them
Awesome.
seem to all have their lights out. You know, people sleep, stuff like that. But yeah, middle there seems to be what might be a tavern of some kind.
No biting, you two. We're on good behavior.
I think I'll be good.
Okay, cool. Let's just walk into
No
the
promises.
tavern then. Seems like a nice central place to put this guy to a bed. Obviously, a tavern. We'll have a bed, and we can ask for a doctor in the nearby area to help with his extra leg broken.
Yeah, I
I don't know how it ended up extrally broken like that. I really
I
don't. But
Maybe when we move the cart, maybe that's
yeah,
how.
maybe when you picked him up, Victor, it kind of flapped about a bit too much.
Uh,
Yeah. Anyway, we'd like to step into the tavern.
Yeah. Town's pretty quiet. You walk through without really any notice whatsoever. You step up in the tavern. One of you with a mangled body over your shoulder. So.
Barkeep!
Oh,
We have an injured traveler that we found on the road in the forest.
I need some medical attention.
Yes, do you
Not
know of
again.
do you know of a doctor?
Got one in the town.
Oh, cool. Can you call him?
He's sleeping right now.
I don't
I
care.
don't
He's
care.
got 2 broken legs.
And
Kind of
Tell
like
him
an
we'll
emergency.
pay him double. Anyone got
Listen,
me?
can I pay him? Can I just like get a sack of money out and just pay him so he can just do what I say?
Sure. Make me a soul roll to convince. Ooh. What's your
Oh.
soul stat? I know
60.
yeah.
It's alright. It's
You
alright,
just-
Victor. I got this, mate. Listen here. Look at me. Down here.
What are you supposed to be?
Listen here, buddy. I'm the one that's got all the money in this place.
Well done, but okay.
Now go get doctor. My soul's 65, by the way.
Very nice. I could get the doctor, but you like
Do it.
pokes the guy.
Oh, he's got 2 broken legs. I won't do that.
I think he might be dead.
Oh, he's not dead. Isn't that right?
I can hear
could-
him breathing.
Still got a
Reach for
heartbeat.
his
Stop
pulse.
trying to do us out of this one. Go get the doctor.
Yeah, he doesn't
Also
seem to
a
have
room.
a pulse anymore.
You've got a pulse,
Oh.
right? Wait, why is he cold?
You've
Guys?
just been carrying this dead body. Okay, that's cool.
Victor!
And I dropped the body on the
Body
ground.
just flats on the floor. The leg just at this point disconnects from it.
Ah,
Ah, no.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, anyway,
well.
Can I
take
keep
it.
the leg?
I'll be taking that
can.
money back. Thanks. Yeah. I'll need for
That's my money.
So you
Oh, yeah,
came
sorry,
into the
sorry.
tavern and dropped the body on the floor.
It wasn't a body before we came in.
Barkeep, where's your outhouse?
Outside?
Oh, cool. Right. Yeah, I'll be right back. You guys can deal with this situation.
all right. Now that he's gone, we should probably get back to business. Have you seen any bearded ladies around?
No.
We
I
did come to the
think
right place,
so.
right?
You seem
It's
confused.
the right place.
We're supposed to be looking for like this bearded lady or something. You sure you haven't seen anything?
Can't say I have.
Show him the egg.
Oh, last time you guys made fun of me for that. You want me to show
They
him the
won't
egg
let me
again?
Show
One of
him
you's
the
gone.
egg.
Show him the egg.
All right, fine. Yeah, I'll pull out the egg. And here, have you seen this before? Is this any significance to you?
An egg?
See, guys, it's
Okay.
just a regular egg. No, should I, like,
So I could eat it.
I don't think it's
Looks
supposed
like
to
an
be
egg.
something significant.
Supposed to do something. Is it?
I
That's
don't
none of
really
your
know.
concern. You shouldn't know anything about it.
No clue.
So you come looking for a bearded lady and you have an egg. And you have this man.
Oh, my old
Yeah.
man's a dustman.
I can hear him.
He wears a dustman's hat.
Should
Okay.
have ran before he came back.
Probably.
You know,
What I missed? What I missed?
Nothing.
Your friends have an egg.
Don't worry about it.
can I use
Yeah.
a
I showed
mind
him the
trick
egg.
on the tavern person?
What?
Sure.
What's going on, guys?
Ask him if he knows anything that's been very weird going on lately around the town. No, it doesn't.
Yo, Victor, what's going on?
You know what?
You stumble over your
I need
words
the-
and end up asking him out. It's kind of weird for everyone involved. I
Victor,
don't
have you
really
been
know if
drinking
it's-
again?
I can go for a night out on the town. Kind of busy working.
Kind of cute.
Can I ask him instead?
The imp catches up on what's going on and is I see what's going on.
Is your friend
But I'll
trying
let
to
the
flirt
fairy
with
ask
me?
first.
Are you jealous?
24.
Of what?
Nothing.
What are you trying to do?
Ask him what Victor wanted to ask.
Well, did Victor ask anything specific?
Anything?
Yeah,
commission
actually about the
going on
bearded
in the town?
lady. They knew anything about what's been going around town, and there's a bearded lady.
Apparently, you've been going around town.
Perhaps. I mean, I have a beard. If I dress up as a lady, and I could be your bearded lady, I suppose.
Okay, you know what? I think it's my turn to go to the outhouse. Where did you say it was?
Oh, it's just out the back,
Outside.
around the Forker left.
No.
I'll be right back. And don't
Okay.
leave.
Okay.
Right,
This is gonna be a
listen
very long
here,
night.
barkeep.
You have any particular
Well,
reason to be in Broadsbury?
Well, you see, we were walking through the forest, and all of a sudden it got really dark. You see, and then we heard screaming in the distance, and we found this dead body that wasn't dead at the time. I don't know how he died. He must have died on the way here. Must have been the shot. But we were attacked by these
His
two.
leg fell off.
Yeah, we don't know how that happened. Yeah, no, it's kind of like
it's just one of them. You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you make a soul roll to deceive this man?
Yeah, sure, why not? Soul 65.
Yeah, he's not completely convinced, but he
I-
decides to
I'll see if-
roll with it for now.
I'll see if I could like do a mind trick on him or something.
Sure. Ooh. What
Okay.
type of emotion are you trying to influence here?
I want to say a little sense of threatening danger and seriousness.
Okay.
Like I'm, you know, we mean business, and I want to get out of here.
So, barkeep.
I just don't want to end up like this guy. I don't want any trouble.
No, we saved this guy's.
He was
helped
like that
him.
when we found
We
him.
tried to save this guy's life.
People don't generally go with broken bodies, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean,
Well-
he was alive when we picked him up.
He was attacked by these shadow
no.
cat.
Victor, welcome back.
Can I go now?
Good to
I was
relieve myself.
literally. Yeah.
Okay,
Parker left.
goodbye.
Parker left.
Did something
Listen.
happen while I was
So
gone?
anyway, as I was saying, we were out in the forest walking, heard a scream. This guy, unfortunately, he's passed away. May he rest in peace. Don't bother with the doctor. We don't need it. Is there, you know, maybe like any chance that you know why there are black cats of soulless darkness in the forest?
Yeah, what's up with that?
He must have been in the hills.
Wait,
No,
you
I'm pretty
said
sure we
hills?
were in a forest.
We don't really like to go there.
Why
Where's
not?
the hills?
There's
Shh, Victor, men are talking.
beasts and monsters.
Mm-hmm. So why was this guy coming
Take
through the
people
forest
in
then?
the middle of the night.
I take it you two know all about taking people in the middle of the night.
Which direction is the hills?
I'm gonna need a drink. I need a drink.
Okay.
Can you show us the way
Why
where
would
this
you want
is
to go there?
happening? None of your concern.
Barkeep, I have to ask you a question. Any rumors of a bearded lady?
I don't know a bearded
Ah.
lady.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe,
No, but he can dress up like one.
maybe someone in the hills. told him, I
Barkeep,
don't
are you married?
know.
I was going to ask, is your wife bearded? Touchy subject, but never mind.
If I had one, she would not be bearded.
How do you know? You've got a very majestic beard on you.
Barkeep, can I have a drink? Just real quick.
He looks
I
at
need
you.
my-
Oh, you
Ask
have
him
drink?
Friday.
on the ground.
Ask him Friday. Ask him Friday.
I'm 118 years old.
No, you're not. You're
Do you
21.
have a
Any
bottle of
conflict, he
wine?
just plops a bottle of wine in front of you.
Oh,
Ah,
go crazy.
I could
may I open
take
it?
some gold.
Yeah. Yes, you can. Let me just
Let
do
me
a
see it.
quality check on this wine real quick.
Stirs.
It's passable.
Good.
Not great to your standards, but
Drinkable.
not the worst.
Don't know. It's not good. It's not bad. It's something.
It's not good. It's not
It
bad.
doesn't exceed like my wine, of course,
It's
back
alcohol.
home.
It's good.
As long as it's alcohol in my body, we're good.
All right, now that we're a little bit all more relaxed, if the barkeep doesn't know anything about the bearded lady, who's like the next person we should go to in town?
Yeah, I was gonna say who's the no to in town barkeep?
We got like a mayor or something. Like who's in charge of the whole town?
Sure, but I don't think you're gonna find the bearded lady.
So wait, do you know of them, or have you?
How do you know we're not gonna find them if you don't know of them?
Mhm.
You're not in the know.
In town would know
Ladies
about
don't
the bearded
grow
lady.
beards.
Okay, this is a waste of time.
Listen, if I kick hard enough, I'll make you a lady and you'll have a beard. So, who's in the know?
That still won't help. The genie wants a specific one.
I'm just
Is there
saying,
something?
it's a threat. It's a threat. I'm threatening him right now. All right. Or do I have to roll to threaten him?
I'll let you use either body or soul for this one.
I'm a roll soul. Come on, baby.
Let's use a better number.
Ah!
Okay, look.
What?
I don't know if I can help you.
Huh?
Maybe whoever you're looking for
Huh?
is dead.
What? That doesn't help.
Might have
It can't be dead.
kidnapped. People get stolen from the hills and the cliffs at all times.
Guys, this fella's useless.
No.
We're asking you. Is anybody else in town that knows more than you?
Yeah.
Who is this person that knows more than you?
Perhaps a mayor, chief, something.
Speak to the mayor.
What time is
Okay.
it? Ooh, it's late. Is he awake?
I don't care.
Why did you just look at your wrist like that?
Because I can tell the time. See, it's 1:30 Freckle.
It's not the time.
It's a joke. Trying to lighten the mood, you know?
Can you
Corpse on the
show us
floor.
where this mayor lives?
Sleeping?
Victor, pick up the body.
Alice, would you like to show a group of strangers where the mayor of your town lives?
Not particularly.
Guys, we're looking for a big fancy building. Guaranteed. I've burnt down enough villages in my time.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Can I threaten the tavern guy to tell
Go
us where
ahead,
the...
everyone's doing it.
But
It's the in thing.
perfect.
I'll show you
Oh,
guys.
where is it?
I'll show you guys where he lives. Just leave me alone after.
Oh, yes, we will. Don't worry about it. What's
I'll
your
think
name
about
again?
it.
My name is Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
gonna call you Barth.
I like that.
Listen here, Bart. Don't
Just
worry.
begun to hate
Don't
We'll leave you
question
alone.
Don't question
Anyway, he begins walking outside.
it.
All right.
Let's all
So, do we want to follow him?
Well, yeah, he's
Yes,
leading us
we-
to the mayor.
Follow him. Come on.
Oh, okay. I'm taking the bottle. then.
I was gonna say, Colin,
Oh,
pick up
good
the body.
Oh no, not the body bottle.
No, the bottle.
No, pick up the body.
The bottle.
I don't want to touch that thing.
I'm gonna pick the body up.
Did I miss?
Go for it.
It's
Dude,
dead.
I'm
We have
picking
no
the
use-
body up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
picking the
So-
body up.
Over
We're
his
not
head,
bringing him with me.
just straight up lifted, he is carrying. The arms are kind of dragging on the ground next to him. The remaining leg is dragging on the ground next to him, but that torso is well hefted.
I'm gonna say y'all gonna look stupid
Can
when
I
we get
get
to the
that
mayor and he
one
knows
leg?
this guy. Yeah, you pick up the leg.
I want
Make
to
your own
keep
roll to
it.
pick up the leg.
No, you just pick up the leg.
Guys, are we sure? Like, we're gonna be meeting the mayor. Do we want to bring the
Yes,
body
that's
with
what
us?
I'm saying. Pick up the leg.
Like,
You throw one of the toes over your shoulder and just give it a pull, and it's working for you.
So, how far to the mayor's house?
Just
Kind of heavy.
to a building.
Cool. Cool. Keep
No
keep
lights
going.
are on in
keep
it,
going.
but it's a larger building.
Make sure to not cloud, okay?
Can I break the down? Can I break down the door?
No, we're knocking.
No, we need answers now.
Victor.
We don't want to rile up.
Do you,
Through the
do you
window.
do you have servants, Victor?
Yes, of course.
Then
Silver, gold, and
servants
Hector.
servants are up at all hours, Victor. So knock, you idiot.
I know, knock.
I'm just gonna go
Vigorously.
now.
Come.
Yep.
I'll call you.
You see him just look back and think about it, and then they walk away.
You don't think he's gonna like warn the guard about us?
If he
Oh,
does, I'll
what?
kill him.
My guy, we
God.
walked into this village with a dead body.
Yeah,
We still have it.
I've still got the body.
yeah, and we're gonna show it to the mayor. For,
Yeah, exactly.
reason.
The man might know this guy. It might be important. Mans was selling milk, apparently.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
no.
hey, you might have a daughter, you know. All I'm saying.
All right. You guys
True.
ready? I'm gonna knock.
Knock
Yeah.
away.
Knock, knock, knock.
You aggressively knock on the door. 30 seconds pass, no answer.
Mhm. All right, kick the door down.
I'm gonna kick the door down.
Yeah, kick the door down.
Are we sure we want? Oh, okay.
Yeah, kick the door down.
That door comes
We don't
right
have
off its
time.
hinges. Boom!
How
thumps on the
disrespectful!
ground.
You don't enter.
Yeah. How dare you keep Victor? What's your last name?
Valentino.
How dare you keep Victor Valentino waiting?
Guys,
Idiot.
listen, I'm all for it. I just,
Uh-huh.
are we sure we want to get on his bad side?
Bro, we've just kicked the door down and knocked it clean off its hinges, and I've
Let's
shouted,
go
"How dare
inside."
you keep Victor Valentino waiting?"
Okay.
We're already on his bad side.
Come on, go
I
inside.
have a dead
Oh,
body, and the bug has a leg. Yeah, that's where we're at.
And as you guys
I'm
walk
just-
in, you see at the top of a stairway a man in a nightgown holding a candle.
Hi. Yeah, just put this
Kind
down.
of laid the doors on the floor.
Just gonna put that down there.
What's the meaning of all
Right in the
this?
shoulders.
You
You see that dead body?
His eyes just go a little wide. They flicker in the candlelight.
Do you know who that is?
I think that's one of the farmers. Yes.
We found him in the forest. He'd been
Who
attacked by
attacked?
shadow cats.
with large tentacles.
They're not supposed to be taking that path. Very well.
So why would he be taking that path, Mayor?
Dangerous roads. Some are faster than others.
Does it lead to a bearded lady?
No,
Do you know of a bearded lady?
can't say I do.
Does no one know that this bearded lady? Why are we even here?
I
Show
don't
him the
know.
egg.
Shall I
Oh, yeah.
burn the house down?
You see this egg? You know anything about it?
He steps closer, holds the candle up so he can get a good look at this egg. Looks back at you. Looks
You
at the
swear,
egg.
you say chicken egg.
Is
All right.
that an
You know what?
egg?
Maybe. Yeah. Should we just crack it? I think this
I
thing
want
is
to eat
useless.
it.
Hey, have you tried? You haven't even tried shaking it.
Yeah, because I don't know what's in this thing.
So shake it before you crack it.
Is this some
Idiot.
sort of
Alright.
joke?
Listen here,
Is
buddy.
that a body a joke?
You come to my house in the middle of the night asking for a bearded lady and show me your egg.
Yeah, because
Another
the landlord at the tavern said you were the guy in the know.
Is this body even real? He pokes at the body. Hello?
Oh, it
I'm
is
not
very much
fighting.
real.
Oh, it's
Oh,
very
wake up.
real.
Oh, he ain't
Frank's
gonna
over.
answer. No,
Wake
no,
up.
he's dead.
No? He's
Mhm.
dead. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Can I help you?
Listen,
Yeah,
Yes.
you can.
Maybe. Probably not. Just like the tavern keeper.
Where's the bearded lady?
I don't know.
okay, where is this
Well, you
road?
Knew, you knew
you
this
show us
was
the
one of the
direction?
farmers.
Yes, I know people around the town.
So where's the
Do you
bearded
know-
We
lady?
don't have any bearded ladies here.
What do you know about the creatures in the forest?
They're dangerous. Stay away from them.
Where did
What
they
do you
come
know?
from?
That road,
did
yeah.
they
Where,
go?
where did they go? That road, right? Yes.
Yes, they come from sometimes other creatures
Okay, and
kidnap
what is
people
along
and
that
take them
road?
away. It's not cool.
What's on the other end of the road? Like Victor says, answer the man. Where does the road go?
The cliff, they go through the hills and the
Again with
forest
the
and
cliff.
the cliffs.
The
Cliff,
hills.
I
the
like
hills.
the
What-
cliff.
what's in
Okay,
the
can
hills?
you?
I'm gonna start
Yes.
banging my head against the wall at
What
this
was in
point.
the hills?
Danger, generally.
Good. We need to go there now. Can you show us the way where the hills are?
I'm sorry, what?
Are
Did I
we
stutter?
sure we're going into the danger?
We need to go to the cliff and investigate.
Investigate what?
If there's a bearded lady over there.
It's Epic.
If you are going there, I could ask a favor.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
why would we do
Whoa.
that? Here, I'll pick up the door for you
What
and
do we
rehinge
get
it.
in return?
What is this favor? I want to hear this favor.
Well, recently, this past year, there's been a total of 3 people kidnapped, taken to the cliffs.
So you want to see if they're dead or not?
That would be nice.
We'll think about it.
Okay, and who are we looking for if we do this favor for you?
If you
wouldn't
say
know
your
them.
wife,
No.
swear. Oh, so you're single? Hey, Victor, he's single. Nah.
Yeah, not my type.
Oh, okay. Unlucky, pal.
Generally, than children that have been taken.
Oh.
Children.
Teenagers, usually.
Like, just vanished, or was there, like...
Went off plane.
any-
Were they shoved off of cliffs by chance?
I certainly hope not.
Shut up, bug. Ignore the bug. So we're going to the hills, and you want us to rescue who?
Anyone you can find. It's not a uncommon occurrence to see people go
And
missing.
what do we get in return?
Compensation.
I'll pay you.
How much?
I already
How
have
many
money.
bodies?
Shh. How much?
What? Depends.
Depends. Don't say
Information
depends.
brought
We're the
back.
ones risking our lives. I tell you what depends.
If
We're
any
putting
of
a
them
price.
are alive,
No,
then...
no. Shh. We're putting a price on how much you pay us because we're risking our lives. We'll
Think
bring
of it
people back.
as
They might
a
end up
down
like this
payment.
guy on the floor. Unfortunately. But we'll bring people
Yes,
back.
clearly you're not good at bringing people back alive. Perhaps I should ask someone else.
No, but we're very good at knocking down doors and making dead bodies. Care to join?
Likes to.
I volunteered to kill.
Seems you're in a bit of
I'm
a
always up for it.
predicament.
I'll pay what you want, just be on your way.
Wonderful.
Cool, I don't need the money, but they probably do, so.
Shut up, you Victor. You need it for wine.
No, I need the salaries.
No, you don't. How much wine you got on you now?
The
Well, I
bottle
got
from
the
the
bottle.
tavern. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
but you're
Me,
sharing it with
we're
Colin. You
sharing.
don't have it for yourself.
I don't care.
You're greedy, Victor.
It's a friend.
Greedy, Victor.
Okay, anyways, Mary, can you point us into the direction of where we're going? That way we don't get lost.
He awkwardly points his finger in the right direction.
Cheers, man. Colin,
all
put
right.
the door back up on the way out.
Yeah,
We'll leave
I'll
If
the
you
body.
lead us into
You
a
can-
trap,
you can
I will
bury
come
him.
back
Yeah.
and
Can I
suck
keep the leg?
blood.
Yeah, you can keep the leg. Yeah, it's fine.
Why are we...
No.
I mean,
you know what?
he's
Sure.
not
Bury
gonna
him?
need it. Yeah, you can bury him. We don't need him. Thanks, bye.
His leg should be with him if he's being buried.
No, he's fine. He doesn't need it. It's not like it's attached to him.
Leave the leg, fatty. Be respectful.
All
I
right.
don't know about that one.
Just leave the leg behind.
Roll for intimidation, Victor.
Leave the leg behind.
If you want to roll against him, feel free. Just a stubborn off.
Oh, Victor!
That's
Victor!
what
Victor!
I thought. Now let's go.
His
Before
first
we
successful roll of the day was against one of his own party members.
Out of everyone,
time.
out of everyone, I just have to be with these. Okay.
Hey,
Do you try to put
I
the
heard
door
that.
back up on your way out?
Yeah, I
yeah,
put
pull
the door back up.
Give me a quick roll.
Here, I'll like.
Oh, there we go.
Successful.
Put the door up. It might be a little stuck in that place, but it's up.
Couple screws missing.
What is screw?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I have 2 children. Victor.
All right, let's go. Follow me. We go in the direction the mayor said to go.
And as you're going, you see a group of about 6 what appear to be guards kind of walking through the street.
I told you guys.
Hey, look at this alley down this way.
Now we explain that the mayor sent us on a mission.
We don't have the body anymore.
Is that going to explain the body?
We
What
don't have
body?
it.
Oh no, we just say that we left at the mansion.
Okay, listen. If this goes south, I'm just saying. I'm
Listen,
running.
I'll talk to
Hey,
the guards.
If this goes south, I'd like to point out I mentioned an alleyway. All I'm saying.
I'm just gonna jump up on a roof and just run.
Can I
What?
approach the guards?
Yep.
Sure thing.
No.
They all like
And
grasp
talk to
their
them?
spears.
Hi
Who goes
guys. An imp, 2 vampires, and a fairy.
It's
it going?
Your Grace Victor Valentino,
I wish my should run just from that sentence.
Duke of Castle Chardonnay.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
just face palming right now.
Yes, and
Your
Why?
mayor sent us on a mission to go rescue some people, so we're gonna just do that. So we'll be on our way. We don't want to rebel.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a very important mission to save captured teenagers of this village from the hills.
Victor, can you give me a soul roll?
Oh God.
Or should I
Maybe,
believe you?
Because I say so, and I am
Will
very
you believe
trustworthy.
me that we just want to go?
And you
I
just
mean-
let us through.
You can go back
Listen.
and talk to the mayor if you want.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's very in a grumpy mood. I would just say, say,
But yeah,
pick her
you,
word.
you suffer the wrath of having woken him up at 1/2
He looks
Exactly.
into the
Not
very
guards
good.
behind him and points over to the mayor's house. We'll see.
Damn, he's done it.
We'll
Okay,
find out what's going
we're
on here.
waiting.
Can we just
It's
run?
fine. No, we have nothing to hide. We're on a mission for the mayor. You
I
suffer
think
his wrath.
that
What
other
is your
vampire
name?
had the best idea of just.
What is your
running.
name?
My name?
Yes, your name. Give me your name.
My name is Arthur.
Okay.
Oh, cute name.
And
Listen,
are you a captain?
Yes.
What's your badge number? Huh?
What?
Huh? Huh?
Okay, guys, we're wasting moonlight here. Victor, can you mind trick him or something?
Okay, and can I try to mind trick the guards so we can just leave?
Colin,
Go
why
for
aren't you mind tricking him?
Ah, perfect.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you see his eyes glaze over a little bit. And at that
You will let
moment,
us pass.
At that moment, you guys hear a loud thump as the guards go to knock on the mayor's door, and the door just falls back over.
Oh,
Sorry
look
about
at that,
that.
little guards!
There's
broke
a body on the ground!
I don't know what you mean. That's
Go
not the
on.
mayor.
Get moving.
Thank you, bye.
Yep.
These are
he's
not
Thank
the
you.
drugs we're
Sir,
looking
there's a
for.
body on the ground! Run along.
Cheers, Paul.
All right, let's
Guys,
just scurry
run.
before the
He's
others come.
missing
Come
a
on.
leg!
Yeah, come on. No, speed
Sir!
walk,
Come on,
guys.
come on. Speed walk, speed walk. Left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3.
You guys just run
Oh,
off.
you counting? Count? Haha.
Ah,
All right. You guys make it out of the village before any more chaos ensues. And you find yourself walking down a road through some hills.
Walk down this lonely road.
You guys think
Oh.
I could shake the egg right now?
you know what? It's time. I just shake the egg. I'm tired of you.
All right.
Shake it.
It
Here.
said the genie said it would help us, so let's see what it does.
All right. You guys ready for this?
Yes,
No.
Sure.
I'm gonna stand back.
You shake the egg. And suddenly, everyone around you sees that you look really stupid right now.
I told
You
you
guys-
not to
I told
shake.
you,
I
you know
told
what?
you not to shake egg. Moron.
Wow, I can't believe
Maybe
you
it's like
fell
a
for
side
that.
effect thing. I don't feel any different.
A side effect? You know what the side effect is? Your lack of IQ. That's the side effect. Idiot.
Damn,
Okay.
that-
Yeah,
that
it
was
was pretty
harsh.
stupid. Here, do you want to hold on to the egg then?
No, you're doing a pretty good job
Can
of it right
I?
now. No.
Sure. Do you want to hold on to it?
No,
Yeah.
no.
But it's just an egg.
Fine,
Like,
I'll hold the egg. I'm gonna roll
All
to
right,
hold the
here.
egg.
Okay.
No,
I'll
I'm gonna
toss it
roll.
to you.
I'm a roll because there's contention right here. Ah.
Nice.
Nice.
Memes, but Come on, midget. What you got?
So you toss the egg over. That's when you catch it.
No!
I'm gonna say that the egg pretty much lands on you, and you now have the egg.
Damn.
You are egg.
Maybe if we crack it,
Boom.
something
No,
happens.
don't touch the egg. I don't want to crack. Can we just get on and see if we can find this
just go
bearded
to the
lady?
hills. Victor is fine. We go hill. Go
You
hill.
all hear a mild cheeping noise. Cheep, cheep, cheep.
I'm sorry, what?
Like a baby chicken.
Oh dear God.
But the egg
Oh,
is still
guys.
an egg.
Colin.
See, I told you shaking it did something.
You angered the egg, Colin.
Maybe it just
The egg
God,
kind of rolls off of you and just like rolls a little bit to the side.
Oh, great. Okay. Did someone? Should we touch it?
Gently rolls to the side.
It's still not broken.
Is it hatching?
Is
Is
it?
it?
Sounds pretty cheap to me.
Cheap.
Yeah. It still makes
I
that
like-
noise a little bit and just slowly rolls in a certain direction.
Follow that egg.
Maybe we should follow it.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow the egg.
See? Come
Let's
on,
follow the egg.
Exactly.
It is rolling
Yes.
very slowly.
Yes.
Should we kick it?
No.
No,
Oh,
kick
don't
it.
touch the egg.
I
Let it
rolled to
roll
kick it. I rolled to kick
naturally.
it.
No. I roll to block.
No idiot! It was
Oh,
rolling.
no.
Let it roll.
You go to block
Roll
the
to
egg
block
and you end up
the egg,
kicking it
you
instead.
idiots.
And
You
the egg
guys are
begins
gonna be the
rolling,
reason why
and
we
now
all
it's actually
die.
rolling down
Let-
one of the hills.
You guys literally roll to block the kick that they kicked, but you
This
didn't.
is going
The
nowhere.
egg is now
Well,
rolling
I
faster
wonder
down
why.
the hill.
You know what?
Alex,
follow
I'm
the
gonna.
egg.
I'm gonna. I want to stop the egg. This is ridiculous now.
Roll then, moron.
And as the egg is about to roll towards a rock, you manage to pick it up.
Ah, jeez.
This
Is it
time
mine?
I carry the egg.
Okay, fine, fair enough. I mean, you're missing your wine glass. Cheers.
He
did
switched
you
a
say?
wine glass with a body, and now it's an
I
egg.
will get this bottle and I will break it.
Can I focus my hearing on the egg to hear if there's like a heartbeat?
Sure. Go ahead and roll for me. Hey, you listen.
Nah, it's got about as much heartbeat as that body back in the mayor's
Sounds
house.
like an egg.
Sounds like an egg.
Guys, I'm telling you, it just sounds like an egg.
Can you get
Nice.
away?
I
It's a
would
lot
like to
dumber when saying
roll.
character.
I would like to roll to focus my hearing on the egg. This is just too good. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It sounds
Yeah,
like
I'm
an egg.
telling you.
Can I roll as well?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Ah, you ruined it.
It still sounds like an egg.
Nice.
You know what? Let me just give it a try. You know, a special vampire, I can try.
No, you can't.
It's still an egg.
You focus using your vampiric senses,
You hear
honing
anything?
in to one single resonance, one frequency,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an egg.
Damn.
So we were following an egg. So where's the cheaping coming from then?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this egg in my pocket, and we're just not going to think about the egg and continue
Wait a minute.
on.
Wait a minute. Want to use vampires? Listen for the cheaping. Where's the direction?
I will listen.
There's no longer any cheeping.
Ah, just-
I don't hear anything.
Only egg.
Anyway, crack on towards the hills.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's just go. That was a
Follow
waste.
me
Yeah.
and the egg.
Can someone pick me up? I'm small.
can
Fine,
pick your
so
stuff up.
I will pick you up.
Good enough.
Good enough. Come here.
Yeah.
Not a very
Awkward thing.
heavy target. Is that how you carry them?
Yes. How I'm carrying it. That's just
Nice.
shoulder.
fantastic. So as you guys are traveling, can you each make me a mind roll to see if you notice anything awry?
Apparently, I might.
I might as well.
Yep. And you notice, you see a in the distance, kind of with the moon glow behind it, just a large figure. Seems like some sort of
Is that
monstrous
another
human.
cat?
Wait a
It's not
minute,
a
is
cat.
that a normal sized figure or is that just large because we're small?
Everything's large to you two.
I'm saying.
Oh, great, another enemy.
And you see
How
it
do we
just
know it's
step
an
back
enemy?
down over the crest of the hill.
Well, it looks like we're being watched.
Oh, really?
Hello there! Can I help you?
Colin,
Hi.
shut up, you.
You hear a slight
Oh.
cheeping come from your pocket.
Yeah, it's back. You hear it?
Yeah, I think we all hear it.
Can I hone in to hear where it's coming from?
Yep.
It's coming from your pocket.
It sounds like it's from Egg.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Guys, I
Yes?
hear egg. It sounds... I hear it.
So there's a thing inside of it.
It's coming from the egg!
Oh, damn.
Is it?
You know what this means? I'm not crazy, and you are not crazy either.
You know what this
Your
means?
pocket is chirping?
This means you're a father.
Yes, it's chirping.
Can we ask the egg where the chirping is coming from?
You want to talk to the egg?
You can. You sure
Can try it?
You can try whatever you want.
Okay.
I'll try talking to the egg. Okay. What do I need for it?
You talk to it.
I'd imagine mind.
Here, talk to the egg.
My
Come on.
mind is 80.
Guys, we're being watched right now. I don't think this is a good time to be talking to
Colin.
an egg.
It
Colin.
replies.
Colin,
It replies. Okay.
use your
Does
use
anyone-
your night vision to try and get a better look at the figure that's watching us.
I'm talking to the egg.
I'm
guys.
sorry you guys can see in the dark.
Talk to the egg.
It
talk
said
to the
chirp,
egg.
chirp, chirp.
Who talks egg?
I don't talk egg. Listen, I'm gonna hop up on a tree and see if I can scope out what's around us.
Exactly. Get a better view. Our survey says
Nobody talks egg.
You're looking around. A lot of
Hey,
cliffs
Victor.
around though, so it's hard to
Victor.
really
Yes?
see over.
Yes.
give me
Hills, rugged
alcohol.
terrain, rocks.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Danke.
Don't you have your apple juice?
Shut up. You'll be walking.
Here, I'll hop back down. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright,
Let's just keep
Should we just-
going. Screw it.
I'd say be on our guard though. I mean, whatever's there is like
Yeah, I agree. Be on your guard.
could be a scout of something up ahead, or it could be whatever kidnapped those teens.
Maybe we're getting closer to the enemy's territory.
Can I get a perception check for the surroundings?
Sure. You hear something. Chirp, 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 chirp.
God damn it! Are we
It's kinda
surrounded by?
annoying at
Are we
this
surrounded by
Oh,
trees?
come on, talk to the
Not as many
egg.
trees in this area. There's a lot of rocks and stuff around.
I know it's a big boulder. Sorry, I'm gonna have to set you down real quick.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys
Stay
keep a
here.
lookout and watch out for people creeping up on me.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. So should we just journey on without him for a little bit, or are we setting up camp here? We don't got too much moonlight.
Yeah, I
You
am a
have a
vampire. I can't do. No, no
have
time
a
for
camp?
camping.
You
We
can
we
sense
finished this.
The
tonight.
subtle glow of dawn will be coming probably within the next hour.
All right. Listen. How heavy is he? I'll carry him, but I mean, if anything happens, I gotta throw him off me.
Is there a cave nearby or something, or like a place that we can like stow away?
Chirp, chirp.
Well, there has to be something up here. I mean, if there was a figure up here, they gotta be living up here somehow, right?
Can I ask the egg if it knows anything we can do?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk to egg. Come on,
Chirp,
talk.
chirp, chirp. It replies.
I didn't understand. Again.
I hate this egg.
Can I eat
Well,
it yet?
No, we can't just eat it.
You know what? I'm gonna crack open the egg. Can I crack open the egg?
It was given to us for a gift or something. What if we need to trade it?
Don't you guys need to, like, hide from the sun?
Yeah.
Hey, Imp, can I crack egg? I'm tired of egg.
I don't think he heard you.
I said...
What?
Oh, I said...
Huh? Huh?
I said, Imp, I'm tired of egg. Can I crack open the egg?
What are you asking me for?
For validation. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm tired.
validation.
I'm cracking the egg.
Yeah, sure. Crack it. Why not?
All right, let's see if I can crack egg.
Alright.
Oh, you are
You go and
right.
crack this egg. You take it. You're about to slap this thing against a rock. And as you go to do it, you actually trip and fall over, and it just like slowly falls down your arm to the ground. And somehow, in a rocky, surrounded terrain, you fail to crack an egg.
Are you
With
serious?
vampiric
What?
strength and nothing but rocks around you.
Here,
This
Victor,
egg is
give me
fine.
egg. Idiot.
You know what? I give you egg. This egg makes me weak.
The egg begins to roll up the hill.
Darn!
Mhm.
Darn, I
Up-
cannot
wait,
crack it
roll
either.
uphill.
Yes.
All right, listen. It's
Follow
on the
the
move.
egg.
You guys see this? The egg is going up.
I also failed to crack egg. Follow egg.
I'm just gonna sip more of my wine.
Give me that bottle.
So yeah, anyway, the egg's going uphill. Who knew?
I'm surrounded by alcoholics.
That's because you're too young to drink. Oh yeah, sorry. That's
Nobody
because
said
you're
I
too
was
young.
Nobody said I was too young.
Yep, so the egg just keeps slowly rolling up
Yeah,
the hill.
yeah, yeah. We're following. We're
Cheap,
following.
Cheap, cheap.
Indeed, indeed.
Cheap,
What's-
cheap, me too.
I would
guys
say
wanna
just
say
be on our
particular
guard,
as
guys.
you're following it?
Be on your guard. Look for the cave or somewhere we
Look
can
for my eggs.
sleep for the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump back up out in the trees again and go tree to tree.
Trees.
What is
Trees.
the
What trees?
biggest lady
Colin, can you
Oh
not
yeah,
see?
inside the egg? What?
We're not
Maybe I
in
can-
a tree area.
Yeah,
I have
well-
already deduced this.
You can climb some rocks and stuff, though. There's still stuff you
yeah,
can
rocks.
The
Rocks
higher
ain't
up you
trees.
are, the earlier the sun will hit you.
I need a cave. Look for a cave or something.
You go up to a
Why,
high
what's the
rock and
matter,
you see
Richter?
actually what appears to be the ocean
Oh,
off the edge of some of the rocks.
Reminds me of home.
Is there a
With my
cliff?
castle.
Yes, that the egg is about to roll off of.
I'd like to reach for the egg. Oh,
Egg's too quick. Cheap, cheap.
Can I
somebody grab the egg!
Can I transform into a bat and then try to catch it with my mouth?
You sure can.
Ah,
Nice
Victor!
I'm gonna say
Victor,
that's
what a
your roll to
catch.
turn into a bat. You do it really well, but you still need to catch it as you go zooming towards us as the egg just teeters over the edge of the cliff.
Colin!
So I'll give you a speed roll, but since you're a bat, I'll give you like a plus 20 to the result or whatever, or minus 20.
Oh, never
There you
mind,
go.
Colin. Sit down.
So you all see this egg roll off the cliff. People reaching for it, they're unable to grab it. But then all of a sudden, a bat clutching an egg just flutters up.
Hey
over
guys,
the edge of the
look!
cliff.
A bird!
a plane.
There's a bat.
Sorry, what?
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Hey, Victor!
I'm a
Victor?
bat.
Victor? Where's Victor?
I'm right
Yeah,
here,
Can I
you
eat the
imbecile.
bat?
That.
Oh.
So, what?
I have the egg.
Well, take it out of your mouth then, you
Yeah.
idiot.
Here, you want to put it in my hands?
Yes.
Colin ends up back with the egg. Wonderful. Hold of it.
The egg begins to fall back down.
Oh
the
no,
cliff.
the egg!
Oh, for crying out loud!
Yeah, it goes again.
Colin,
I didn't
go!
catch it.
I'll chase down after in speed and catch it.
Okay.
Will you?
Oh no!
You are now falling off the cliff as well.
Colin,
no.
I'm coming!
Can I? No, let me. Can I save Colin?
No, save the egg. I'm fine.
There's the egg and a collet falling off of a cliff right now.
Okay, I'll
Catch the egg!
the college's more important.
No.
No, the egg!
Fine. I'm gonna go and see if I can save the egg.
Okay. You go, you're trying to save the egg. But gravity's fast, man.
Fairy, it's up to us. Good luck.
No.
I see if I can transform into a bat
can't
while I'm
fly.
falling.
So you drop the fairy off the cliff.
Yeah, catch on to
Why?
Brian on
Can
the
you
way
just,
down.
one time, for those who don't know, describe the appearance of your fairy?
So my fairy is a moth and a fairy, but they kind of lost their wings as a child, so they are wing.
And the imp
wingless
jumps over the
fairy.
cliff after the fairy and the egg because the fairy's useless. There we go.
Yep, you managed to catch. You manage to catch something, but you're still all falling.
Yeah, I've got wings.
Can I transform into a bat?
Oh, can
Yeah,
I
I've
catch
got wings.
them?
I've got wings.
Good. You flap your wings. You're fine.
Yeah,
There, I'll
What
transform
have I
into a bat or see if I can.
what have I got?
All right.
I missed.
Yeah, you try to catch him, but you just kind of end up scratching him as he turns into a bat as well. And then the egg, and it just plops into the water.
So who can swim?
Bloop.
Fairy,
I
can you
mean-
swim?
I'm a bat. I don't like water anyway, so.
Oh, you guys are useless. I'll just
I
plop the
don't like to get my
fairy
wings wet.
near my rock and put my wings away and jump into the water.
I want to land and then retransform back
Is he
to.
drowning?
Yeah, so you just get a face full of it, and salt water rushes up your nose, and yeah, it's,
I don't think you can
I really
swim.
just have to do everything myself. I'll dive bomb it in the water as a human.
okay.
So I'll.
You splash into the water, and you manage not to break the egg in the process. And,
There we go.
just pick
Good job, Colin.
You guys are now all at the bottom of a cliff with the waves of tide rushing against you, almost at like a narrow beach.
All right. We climbed the hill.
No,
Went
no,
off
no,
the
no,
cliff.
No. There's a cave round here, definitely.
What makes you think that?
Because we rolled off a cliff. The egg went uphill and then rolled off a cliff. The egg can do what it wants, but it rolled off a cliff.
The egg begins to roll towards a extremely obvious and open cave nearby.
Oh, well, you're right.
I rest my case.
I want to transform back to my human form.
Intelligent than
Does
all of
anybody
us
know
can.
any fire? Oh wait, I know fire magic. Never mind. I'll just dry myself off.
Yes.
I gotta be
Imagine
careful
being
for it.
wet.
And fail to do so. I'm
light yourself
I'm
on fire.
drenched. That's fine.
Can I like go near him?
I
to,
mean,
like,
me and
warm up?
no clothes go hand in hand, like peanut butter and jelly. It's fine.
Fantastic.
kind of all like soaked because the water. So yeah, I'm gonna like have to
Oh,
dry
I'd
off.
like to dry Colin off as well.
Oh,
Yeah, he just has to hold his hands over you like a campfire, and that's cool.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run around.
Colin,
Just
your
get dry.
your boot's on fire.
My boots. You lit my boots on fire.
Kick sand on it, man.
What? This is my favorite boots.
Put
These
it
are
out with
leather.
sand.
Yeah. Here, I'll
There we
just soak my feet back in the water. I mean,
Oh
Like
yeah,
square one.
don't use the sand. Just use the water. Yeah, it's fine.
There is a lot of
Wave
sand and
after
water all
wave.
around.
Wave after wave.
all right. So should we go into this cave?
No, yes.
Yes, I'm gonna
Investigate it
burn if we
before-
don't.
In case there's like
Victor,
CDs and stuff.
Victor,
Can I
lead the
investigate?
way.
Can I lead the way and investigate the cave with my night vision?
Sure. Yeah, you can see into this cave. Oh man, yeah. It seems kind of gross.
It'll
Hey,
do.
Victor,
There's
what are you
pieces of
looking at?
driftwood and trash all around. There's this pungent odor that you seem to catch, and it's just
Oh,
nasty.
what does that smell?
Do you guys think that figure that was watching us before lives here?
I completely forgot about that.
I
already.
don't care if it's a cave. I stay here. I don't want to burn.
Well, I'm with you on that. I just
And you just see the
What if
first
something
slight
lives in
color
there?
change in the sky as dawn is beginning to creep into the sky.
It's the
What?
only chance. Stay inside.
What
All right.
direction is the cave facing?
To the
North.
sea.
Convenient.
Totally not just because the map has a cave that's pointing facing upwards. No. But yeah, so you all go into the cave?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Come on, go in the cave.
We're in the cave.
Good.
I'd like to emit fire from my finger
Sure.
as a torch because, you know,
Have a little light
can't-
source. I'll say
can't-
you have enough
can't.
fire left over from your fiery
My-
adventures earlier.
my essence, yes.
I don't feel
I'm just
fire
kinda like-
because I'm already dead, so it's just cold.
Shut up.
And yeah, you enter the cave. And you quickly realize that you are not alone in this cave.
Yeah, I have Victor, Colin, and Bug.
And
Bug.
an egg that is still rolling slowly.
And egg. And egg lead way.
I don't want to carry the egg anymore.
Well, the egg is going anyway.
I feel like it's safest in my hands.
I feel like the egg is safest rolling.
Yeah, true.
And you see a large,
Guys.
hulking figure just kind of huddled over a campfire.
You think that's the same figure from before?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
what to
Let's
do.
go ask.
Are we
Wait.
sure?
After you, Victor.
What if it's not friendly?
And then Victor
Then
will
we
find
kill
out.
it.
Can I
What?
hide behind some boxes?
You're on my shoulder.
Yeah, I don't want to be there anymore. It doesn't feel safe.
Okay. So you know, it's fine. You're behind me. Whatever. What boxes? Where?
There's like some rubble and stuff that you can easily hide behind.
Ha!
So
Failure.
you stand on top of it, hoping it'll work. Just being small. But
Quick strike a pose.
the light of the fire actually casts a shadow on you, so there's like a full human-sized person on the wall behind you.
Can I lurk in the shadows?
I
Sure. You wanna
Excuse
make
me.
a stealthy
Mister?
roll then? We'll use your speed stat.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you try to lurk in the shadow that's being created by a tiny fairy right now.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the great hulking figure's just watching us all going, what in there are they doing?
It hasn't noticed
Oh,
you
mate.
yet. It seems to be attending the fire.
Okay, cool. Me and Victor will walk over.
Cheep, cheep, cheep. It
Oh,
turns
no.
over as it hears loud cheeping from the egg.
Dear. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
It slowly gets up. Boom, boom. Looks at all you.
seems like a personal problem. Have fun.
What are
Will do. All right. Question. Do you live here?
Yes.
How long have you lived here?
A long time.
Do you know of the bearded lady?
It strokes its beard.
It has a beard.
It does. What?
The bearded. Did I stutter? I said.
cheep.
Do you know of the bearded lady?
What is that noise?
The egg.
It's egg.
It's the fairy's.
Here, maybe we should show them the egg. Why not? We showed everyone else.
Oh yeah, Victor, pick up egg. Show egg.
Okay, I'll pick up egg and show.
It's this. It's the egg.
It's
This egg
annoyingly
right here.
cheeping right now. Just consistent cheeping. And it's louder than before.
I'd like to call a meeting of minds.
Cheep. Have your meeting.
Guys,
Okay.
I think the oversized individual behind us is a dangerous individual.
Maybe we can take shelter.
Don't say.
Take shelter, Victor. We're in cave. You idiot. We're already sheltered.
But extra, let me ask.
Egg, can you shut the hell up?
Excuse me, cave dweller. Can we?
All right, listen. Should we just give the egg to them? There's a reason why we have the egg.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Do it.
Listen, okay.
Give him
You
the
know
egg.
what? Listen, cave
Let's
dweller.
pick it up.
I give you egg. You let us stay here. Capiche?
Why would I let you stay here?
I mean, we kind of have to stay here. We can't really. move out of here.
Because we need
This is my
shelter. You can invite us. We have
They
a
can
bottle
pay,
of
they
wine.
have money.
We have a bottle of wine. We can chat with you.
It's a very nice place.
Are you the gift?
The gift?
Gift?
What's the gift?
Well, I am a gift that keeps on giving, but I don't know about that.
Victor.
I think they're referring to the egg.
What's
Oh,
what's
yes,
the-
of course.
My husband promised me a child.
Your husband
You can
promised
have
you a
the
child?
egg.
Wait.
Hey, you're a
You're
woman?
a woman?
Of course I am.
Oh, no, of course. You're
Yeah,
good
of
at
course.
it.
Yeah.
I just
Guys,
didn't know. I
guys,
just didn't say
guys,
anything
what
before
are you
because I
supposed
didn't
to
want to
be?
be rude.
Wait, you
Yes.
guys didn't know it was a woman?
Shut up,
Yeah.
you!
No.
Guys,
Yes.
guys, come.
You're the-
I have a very
What?
womanly figure.
It's
Exactly.
yeah, it's fine. She stroked her beard, and she's a woman.
I think that's the woman we're looking
It is
for.
a woman, yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Aren't we supposed to contact the genie
give
now?
him the egg. Give him the egg. Give him the egg. Give him the egg.
Yes.
Give him the egg.
Oh, can we ask, what is your name, beautiful lady?
Good one, Victor. Good one.
So first you don't think I'm a woman, now you think I'm beautiful.
No.
no, Victor is just
I
very
have-
drunk on alcohol right now.
We
He's
were
very
just
slow.
stunned
They're all
by your
drunk.
beauty.
Your
Can you
beauty
give me a
sounds
soul
like...
roll for that real quick?
Oh, Victor, you best pull it
Yeah,
through.
whoever wants to be the smooth talker out here.
Oh, Victor.
Listen,
Victor,
My
let it be
beautiful
known.
lady.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't have to
But,
lie to me.
Victor,
I'm
Victor,
not lying to
step aside.
you.
Step aside, Victor. I have two children. I
Listen.
already
Then
know
stop
how to.
flirting. I'm happily married.
Oh, okay. Never
Oh,
mind. then.
I apologize. No, my bad. I bet your husband is very happily married with very nice. Okay, you just
Which
take
one
over.
of you wants to stay?
Excuse me, madam.
Hey.
Madam,
Yes.
where is your husband? If
He's
you're
off.
happily married.
He's off trying to find the
Oh.
gift.
Oh, so he's away from home.
Ask what the gift is. Ask what the gift is.
But I will do, Victor. Calm down. How long has he been away from home?
A week.
You must be very lonely. A week away from your
Yes.
husband.
I'm
Yes.
very lonely. That's
Yes.
why he's off to help me.
What is the gift?
We want a child.
What does the child look like?
Whatever
Is
we
it
can
perhaps?
Whatever you can. So you're just going around stealing children?
get. Not yet.
Shut up.
Oh.
Would you happen to know
I can help
anything
with that.
about the 3 teenagers that were missing?
Maybe.
What if we?
Tell us more.
You
And there's
see,
a
You
Maybe.
all see on the side of the wall there's a cage. Seems to be a large cage with something covered in a cloth.
Very scuttle over to the cage and look underneath.
I
We'll keep her talking. So anyway, your husband's been away for a week. What does your husband look like?
Very strong and handsome.
Is he very tall?
Yes.
Yeah. What about me? Am I very handsome?
No.
Why
look
am I not
hideous.
handsome?
And
What
you're
do you mean I
small.
look hideous?
Yeah, no, he is hideous. I
Wait,
agree
you-
with you.
inside
do-
the
You're not
cages.
even over
some-
6 feet.
Do some
Yeah,
cool
I-
magic tricks
I
or
ha-
something, like fire
I
tricks.
don't know the fire trick. Fine, I do.
Yeah.
Awesome. I cover myself in fire and cartwheel across cave.
Oh no. Ooh, look at you go.
Okay. I don't want that one.
Fine, whatever.
Can I-
Listen,
Listen,
Could I
don't
keep
bother with
this?
him. He's incompetent. Let me
Very
introduce
defective.
myself. What was your name, young lady?
My name's Claudia.
Claudia. I am Victor Valentino of Castle Chardonnay, Duke of the castle.
You duked on a castle?
Well,
Claudia,
not-
my dear, how old are you? No offense.
How dare you?
How dare you ask a woman's
that's why I
age?
Never
asked-
ask
that's why
a
I
woman
said
their
no
age.
offense.
No, don't mind him.
doesn't
He is
help.
very insensitive.
Are you too old to have child? Is this why you're looking for a adoptive
Don't
child?
say that.
Shut up, Victor. You make
Oh,
worse
no.
with your reaction. Shut
You're
up.
making worse.
No, I'm just asking
just-
question.
My
Are you
husband
unable?
is off finding things all
are
day
you
long, and
unable-
I just want
are
a
you
child
unable?
to be here, so I'm not so
Yes.
lonely. What's wrong
This is
with
why
that?
I'm
We have your
asking.
child.
This is why I'm asking. Are you
Yeah.
unable to have child?
We actually are with
does
your
that
husband.
mean?
We have the child.
The
Can you
child
not-
is this egg.
Yeah.
This is your child.
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Psst, Fairy, what's the locale on the cage?
I've been trying to figure out.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
Y'all are
Give me
kind
a-
of loud.
Give me a nice mind roll to investigate that thing.
29. Oh.
Yeah. So you go when you slip through the bars of the cage, easy, you small. There's this cloth covering something large in there. You lift the cloth and creep under it. It's a wooden wagon. It's a nice little wooden wagon.
Oh, not bad.
Excuse me, madam. What is your name again?
Claudia.
It's Claudia.
What does your husband sell?
She's not a merchant.
Don't say.
But what does he specialize in?
Food.
What kind of food?
Whatever kind.
Where was he visiting?
I don't know.
Guys,
Can I inspect the
What's up?
wagon?
What is up? What is it? What is it?
I call sus. I don't think she has a husband. I think she's just mental.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that there's just the cages over there and cloth.
Listen.
I
I'm
feel
just
like-
saying. I'm just saying. She's apparently been
Listen.
married. She's been married, and she doesn't know what her husband does. What kind of wife doesn't know what her husband does?
How
for a living?
about we give the egg to her and just pretend it's a child?
that, or we just kill her.
Fairy, carry on inspecting. No, we don't kill her. Shut up, Colin. Shut up, idiot.
The more time we're wasting here, like,
It's daytime. What do you want to do? Go outside?
not true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always in a cave with you guys.
Oh, I know.
Idiot.
Cheep, cheep.
What do you know?
What if I pay her?
She doesn't need
That could
money.
work.
She needs children.
Pay children.
Wait a minute.
Okay, pay
Wait a
her
minute.
in the egg, which is a children in disguise.
I was
It
going
doesn't
to say,
need to
what
know.
about if I dressed up as the baby?
Now that I don't want to see.
Okay, fine.
The
Fair
fairy
enough.
comes
We'll
back.
Yeah, yes.
Hello.
See
Yes.
anything?
That wagon? I don't know what's inside.
But just it's a cat. It's just a cat. You know there's a cat inside. You moron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Is
cool.
there anything else in the cave that we
Anything
should
else?
investigate?
There
No.
seems to be a bunch of barrels and stuff. Maybe there's something in there. Some,
Go investigate the barrels.
Go
some
investigate
vials
barrels.
in general.
I
No, go. Victor, keep smooth
Yes.
talking.
investigate barrels.
Some fish in there. A lot of dry fish.
All the dried fish. Not surprised.
Right, fish. Maybe he's a fisherman.
She.
Oh, no, the husband.
Oh, but she doesn't know.
Oh,
He just
true.
he just merchant that sell
Here,
anything.
let me
Maybe
sweet
it's
talk her and
just
see if she will spill out more.
Food.
Oh, we just like. do a
Oh,
bunch of
my
fun.
beautiful Claudia.
Stop flirting!
No, I like women. I like to
That's inappropriate.
uphold women. I do apologize. It's where I come from. We uphold our women. We celebrate them.
Psst, Victor.
What?
Egg.
Oh yes. You know what? We have to be truthful. We actually came from your husband. He sent us this way.
You're my husband's child?
Yes. Well, no, I'm not.
No,
I'm
we
no
have it.
child. Trust me, I would not want to be the child that you'd want. But I do have a child for you. It's a magic child.
We were tasked to protect it.
It is this egg. This will birth a child for you. It's a magical egg.
Okay.
In exchange for this child, you will keep us safe in this cave until it's nighttime again.
Sure. As long as you keep me company.
Of course, my
Yeah,
lady.
yeah. No, no. We'll keep you company. And
How about you tell us more about you, though? You know, this. How's your life? Talk about that.
How did you end up to come here in this cave?
This beautiful cave. Wow, astounding real estate, honestly.
Perfect
Good
shore
cave.
view. Yes.
Not a lot of people come here.
Ah, yes.
Afraid of
Oh,
all the
I see.
monsters.
What monsters? I don't see any monsters. I just see glorious people and you, magnificent woman.
Why does everyone keep flirting with the woman?
Shut up, fairy.
I don't like you.
Me?
Yes.
Why don't you like me?
Just stares at you.
What's up? How's it
That's
going?
a quick. I don't like him either. I understand. He's a bit out there.
Shut up, Victor.
You are royalty,
No.
nobility.
No.
Wow, Victor, 2 strikes, 1 more, you're out.
But this cave is magnificent.
This is a cave.
You are the queen of this cave. You rule over this ocean that you have beyond in this beach. You should be proud.
Did you just call her bitch? Victor, how could you?
No.
No,
not in that. Not.
Victor!
no.
No,
I
no,
cannot believe
drama.
you say such thing to a beautiful
no,
woman.
I'm talking about the sand
Victor, you
outside.
should go stand outside.
Hey, Claudia, this is free entertainment.
You know I can't.
Yeah, I'm just
I
gonna.
don't like
Maybe
the-
you should watch
sands.
your tongue, Victor, in front of beautiful lady.
Yo, guys, you know the cave
Yes.
echoes and it's very loud when you guys yell.
Oh,
Maybe
I
we
do
should stop drinking.
apologize.
There's
I
still
have a question
cheating
for
going on,
my
by the
lady.
way. What's the question?
Oh, this magnificent cave that you have, does it go any further?
No.
No, this is it?
Yes.
My lady, I
Give
have
me
a
the
question.
egg.
We'll
Yes,
give you
of
the
course.
egg. No.
Oh.
Victor.
Oh, of course.
It's in the cage.
What? What about it?
I'd just like to know what's in the cage.
A gift.
Oh,
What's
is
the
it?
gift?
What's a gift?
It's for my child and it's a surprise.
It's for your child and it's a surprise.
I love the cage. Where did you get it at? I must have it my own. Can I go touch and see? This is
Yes.
beautiful. Wow.
Victor,
Don't touch
Victor,
the
get,
gift.
Get
Oh,
closer.
no.
Look. Get closer. Look.
I won't.
Yep.
Cast
you
a-
Can I look
find a
inside the
cage. Looks
cage?
tough enough to hold and big enough to hold a human.
Can I
You know,
focus
good
my
stuff.
hearing on the cage to hear for a heartbeat?
Yeah. Go for it. Make that roll. Chip, 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 chip. Is really
Oh,
all
the
that's
child.
coming
Loud.
out.
Now's not the time, child.
No, now is the time.
You know what? I must give you your child.
Okay. Big meaty paw is held out in front of you.
Guys.
My lady, this child.
Victor.
What?
What if come here, whisper.
Oh, give me. You know what? Hold on to the child. Let me
Hold on.
clean it off for you. Give me one
Yeah,
sec.
1 second. What if child indicates danger or is something in cage that we need to save?
And we save it.
Nah.
What do you
At
mean?
night.
Nah, shut up, fairy.
We save at night. Not right now. We have to play it cool.
Do we even
So we
have to
wait it
save
out.
anyone?
Can
What
we
do you mean?
whisper in the cave?
Yes, I'm very good. I'm 3'2".
Foot two.
When
I
are we
can read
supposed
your
to-
mind too, if you didn't
Exactly.
know.
I
Oh
don't
wait.
even need to talk.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
I can read minds.
Exactly. Do it. What do you mean you can
There
read
you go.
minds? You
Read
haven't-
minds.
No, he cannot.
I
no,
said
no,
I need
no,
to.
no, no.
I need to mind my
No,
own business.
No, yeah,
Exactly.
No.
Yes,
Says he likes
okay.
to eat
Well,
rind. You know, like bacon, rind, the white stuff, the fat. Yeah, rind. He likes to eat that.
That's not true. I'm a
Victor,
fine
Victor,
dining.
Victor, shut up.
Here's your egg. Here's your child. Their child. You must take it, but you must be very careful. If you drop the child will die.
She holds out.
And
I
then
think she'll be a great mother. Look, that's great.
oh wait, before you take the child, I need to ask you one thing.
What?
Once you take this egg, you swear you have no harm in anyone that goes in this cave, as of now.
As
As
of
in
now.
us. That means all of us. You cannot harm us
As of
if
now.
you take this egg.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Why are you assuming I want to harm you?
No, I'm just saying.
He's quite
So anyway,
friendly.
I'm gonna
If
part
first
of
you
the
assume
contract.
I'm a man, then you assume
No,
I'm
no.
gonna harm you.
No.
You know what?
It's a
Victor.
contract. It's what your husband wanted, okay?
I
You
don't
must
judge
do
anyone
what your
by-
husband says if you love him. You love your husband, yes?
You've been spending time with my husband?
Who hasn't?
Who do you think gave us the egg?
Is that why he's never home?
You tell us.
No, because
We
you know
don't
what?
even know him.
He's getting more children for you. That's why he hasn't been home yet.
My dear, what does your husband look like? Does he look as ravishing as you?
Very handsome.
Yes. How tall is he?
She like puts her arm up in the air, and she's like 9-10 foot tall.
Guys, come
Husband's
closer.
like 12 foot maybe.
Come closer. You remember the figure that was watching us?
Yes?
Yeah.
It might be him.
You
Wait,
think
so
so?
we did children?
Okay, I'm
No.
going to give her the egg before anything happens.
We have apparently been seen 1, 2, 3 males and a bug entering a cave of a lonely woman in the middle of the day.
And I just give her the egg so we don't die.
You already
Listen.
gave her egg, you absolute idiot.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I did.
As
When
soon
are we
as
gonna
you,
get the genie?
Put the egg in her hand. The cheeping stops.
Oh, see, there we go. Motherly touch. Relaxing.
Look, you did.
It's meant to be. Congratulations, Mazel Tov. Yes.
You are now a mother.
When does it hatch?
It hatches.
What am I? A
In-
timer? I don't know. I have no calendar. I'm no clock.
No. Remember, her husband said once she touches the egg in 1 month on a full moon, it will hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait,
There
balloon.
you go. There you go. He horoscope.
She walks over to the cage, gently places the egg on the cloth that's over the wagon.
It's underneath the cloth.
The surprise
What's the surprise?
Your husband actually wanted you
for
to tell
the
us
child.
what. Your husband wanted you to tell us about the surprise, actually.
It's a gift.
Yes, what kind of gift is it, though?
A little wagon.
Husband. Oh, that's
What's-
so cute.
What's in the wagon?
Nothing.
Victor, ask what's in the wagon.
Oh, what's in the wagon?
Nothing's in the wagon. Yeah.
Are you sure
It's empty.
nothing's in
The
the wagon?
husband said to
hot
tell
air.
us.
Cool there.
You people really need to listen better.
I do apologize. I have a hard of hearing half face burnt. You know, hearing dead
There's
in one
nothing in
side.
it.
There's nothing.
Okay. Okay. We don't ask anymore. She's obviously not gonna tell
Madam,
us.
do you
Go to
know
sleep.
anything of? No, I have one question. Do you know anything of children that have been stolen in the area?
You already said, yeah.
No.
Yes. Apparently, children have been stolen in the area.
They were defective.
Defective.
Wait,
They were defective?
Now, by defective, do you mean just idiots or something else?
I mean, children always are defective, so I.
So, you've seen
Very.
these kids.
Where are the children?
My husband may have gotten rid of them.
And where have he may have gotten rid of them
Are
at?
they still?
They went swimming.
They went swimming?
Oh. Ah.
Can we get them?
How long ago did they go swimming?
A while.
A while? How long ago is
Before
a
he
while?
left.
Oh, so
It's
they're
been a
dead.
week. It's been a week. They're dead.
Yeah, they're
my
dead.
goodness. Okay. So, madam, I have a question.
Is the egg going to be defective?
No, the egg will
No,
be
no, no,
beautiful,
no,
no.
beautiful bouncing child just for you.
Would you reject your own child if it was effective?
Guys, come closer.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Guys, this might be bearded lady. Did he say? Did Jin say bring back alive?
Well, I mean, they
supposed
said
to
bring
be
back alive or dead, but you know, and we could just
I
say,
prefer the
hey,
dead part.
lady. Yeah, now we don't have to worry about going back.
I
Honestly.
mean, technically, she just killed innocent people and drowned them. Teenagers, not even full life. You know,
Well,
humans, they have
not-
pitiful lifespan.
Well, it wasn't her; it was her
Husband.
husband.
I don't care. They are same. I don't know why I'm speaking like you, Victor. It's just rubbed off on me. I do apologize.
Yeah, you need to
I'm
stop acting like me.
I do apologize.
I am high
must-
nobility. How dare
Okay,
you talk to a
so-
Sorry,
These
Victor.
guys-
I am sorry. I cannot help myself. It's a beautiful accent.
Oh, thank you.
Are you good?
Yes,
So
I
what's
have
the
two
game plan
children.
here? Are we
I
being the
think
heroes of the day?
No. It's still too early in the day. We need to wait till nighttime to
We
make
need
a
to.
move.
We need. Okay, wait. Come here. We need to do watch. Everybody sleeps. We take turns. That way, if
I don't need to
Something-
sleep.
Do
I
any
don't
of
need
you
to
like
sleep.
dancing?
well, I don't need to sleep either. So
We're
then we don't sleep.
talking. Do you know the hacker?
Oh, dancing. Do you like to dance?
Yes, I know the
Yes.
hacker.
Oh no.
Would you like to dance with me, my
Do you
lady?
know the words?
She holds out the big meaty hand again. Yes.
Victor, take away.
Come with me.
I go on watch. So
I'll show you the world.
Imp moves to mouth of cave to watch.
Have you ever done the waltz, my lady?
The what?
Yes, the waltz.
This is gonna be good.
All right. Let me get her dancing roll here. This is a important roll. Brian may be maimed. All right.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Hey, Victor, watch out!
She's
She got two
clumsy, but you're able to
Oh.
avoid getting crushed at any point in time.
Oh yes, my lady. You're
One,
talented.
two, three. One,
Yes,
two,
yes,
three.
so talented.
Thump, thump, thump.
Wow, you dance like a gazelle.
What's a gazelle?
A bunny. It's an animal. It's a graceful
Like a
animal,
jackalope?
beautiful. Yeah, something like that.
Sure.
Hmm. Okay.
Wow,
Take
A
the
lady!
compliments wonderfully.
wow, wow.
The two
Hey
dance the
guys,
night
it's
away.
it's getting kind of late. You've been dancing for a while. I mean, guys, it's getting kind of late. You've been dancing for a while.
Yes, oh my lady. You know what? We should calm down. We need to rest.
You guys dance for a little
Save it
bit,
for your husband.
hang out and talk. Then eventually, a thump from outside.
Oh,
Who farted? Who was that? Was that you,
Shut up! That's not me.
Eddie? Did you
There's
fart? Did you
something, there's
little?
something coming in the distance.
I think it's their husband.
Are you sure about that?
I use my night vision to look.
Yeah, you look
Night
over his
vision.
shoulder, but as you go to look out, the sun is glaring towards you.
Ah, I'm blind. Still.
Yeah, it's daytime now. After all the dancing.
It's still daytime.
Lovely.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Can I go
And-
inspect?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can go inspect, but I'm already
It's
at the
not hard
mouth
to
of the
see.
cave.
Yeah. Because then
Ah.
comes husband.
Ah, hi, how are you?
Oh, oh no.
Did you ask
Okay,
for an
guys.
egg?
Play it cool.
You guys are nowhere near me. It's just me and him, bro to bro.
Ask
Calm
him about
down.
egg!
Sorry, what?
Egg!
My name is Marion. I'm the imp. I'm 3'2". I'm here to deliver child for your wife.
You're delivering my wife's child.
Yes, I
Oh,
brought
no.
egg.
We all did together.
I have friends who also help me deliver because, you know, very dangerous roads.
You don't look like children.
I'm not a child. No, I'm a delivery man. I'm like FedEx.
child.
I'm like FedEx or UPS.
What? He just stares blankly at
Did-
you.
Yes, I am delivery man. I deliver child.
You
I
notice
am
he
not
has a
child.
moving sack over his shoulder?
Keys to stalk.
Shh. I am. What have you got there?
A gift.
Oh, very nice. I already delivered gift to your wife. A very we call it Amazon Prim. Deliver next day. Yes, child. Delivered. Yes.
We're really good at
Amazon
it.
What?
I said Timazon
Cooking
Prim.
ham.
No, Timazon Prim.
Tim?
Timazon Prim.
I'm gonna name you Tim.
Oh, you have
I like the name.
person. You have person in sack. We already have child for wife.
You what?
Psst, guys, let's get ready.
You what?
We already have child for wife. We delivered egg, tiny egg child for wife. So we'll just take your bag off your back and we'll be going now.
He just drops the bag onto the ground.
Yeah. We'll take
Oh.
bag. I'll take bag.
What's going on over there?
It's like a 10-foot drop from his shoulder.
Victor.
So.
Nothing, Victor. Fairy, come here. Psst, Fairy, come here. Fairy, move your symbol to me. Fairy.
What's going on out there?
No, nothing, madam. Your wife, a very good woman. Psst, Fairy.
Yes.
Check bag.
A check bag. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Are you guys all good over there?
Yeah, we're fine.
Can you hurry up over there?
Yeah, we're fine.
Is that my husband I hear?
Yes,
No.
it is.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yes.
Woman is husband.
It's
What's going on here?
Muzzle tough. You parents now. You have child. Yes.
It's celebration. Here, we
I
got
don't know why I still
Sir,
speak
oh.
like this.
more alcohol.
Psst. Fairy, what's in bag?
Who are all these people?
The welcoming party.
DM Fairy rolled 10.
Yep. There's a teenager in there. Kid. There's a kid in there. There's a kid in the back.
You see, we are, as I said before, good sir, we are delivery people. I am like UPS FedEx. These are my assistants. They help me deliver children to people of families who want children.
You sneaking around with my wife?
Sneaking around? No, the middle of day. I am married man. I have 2 children. These are vampires. They cannot harbor children, and that is a fairy of non-gender. So yes, there's no sneaking around with your wife, sir.
How's it going over there?
See, we are just simple delivery people. We deliver egg, child, and I'll take that bag off your hands and we'll be going. Hey, Victor, this accent is working perfectly fine. It disarms many people. I don't know why
Nice
I never
to
speak
meet
like
you,
this.
sir. I'm Victor Valentino, Duke of Castle Chardonnay.
I gift wife with 2 children now.
Oh dear.
You don't need 2 children, sir. 1 is good enough.
Maybe stick with one, and then
Yeah,
we'll see where that goes.
We can take the other ones off your
Exactly.
hands.
You
Saying
stay
you're
with-
defective.
Yes. I mean, no.
No,
If they're defective,
child
you
in
could-
bag not defective. We just need to return. It's gonna return policy.
It's the
of
new
the,
law.
Delivery
You can only
contract.
have one
Yeah.
child.
So I keep the child.
Yeah, you
No,
keep
not
the
that
egg.
one.
No,
No,
you
the
keep
egg, we
you keep
deliver
egg
the child.
Yeah,
So
we already delivered child
This
to wife.
one's defective.
No, sir.
Uh,
This one not defective. Psst. Harry. Drag the bag out the way. Go on, Fairy, roll for drag bag. No. Oh. No. Damn.
So you're gonna be child.
Me? You're
I'd
taking
love
a
to
make
see
out
that.
of my height, sir? I may be small, but I am not child. I am a man.
No, you act like a child, though.
You shut up, Victor. This is not time.
He starts to walk over towards you.
Hi, how's it going?
Takes
mean,
a step
if we're-
closer.
Hi.
I'm willing to make a trade.
As you can see, I'm a fully grown man of my species. I'm imp. I am 3'2".
He attempts to pick you up.
Don't touch me.
Do you
It's,
resist?
I have a no touching policy. Oh, you pick me up. Oh, hi. How's it
Strong
going?
grip.
Yeah, hi, how's it going, sir? Yes, I delivery man. I imp. Yes.
You don't look right.
What do you mean I don't look right?
He turns around.
That's
and
what
throws
I've
you
been
into the
saying.
water. So you can probably get yourself out of it easy enough, but you do go splashing across the surface of the water like a skipping stone.
Listen, sir, can I get your name? What is your name?
Gosh.
Curse. We delivered a child to your wife. You keep that child. We'll take the defective ones away from you. Deal?
I think that's a pretty fair deal.
Deal?
He goes to walk up towards you.
Watch out for grip. Watch out for grip. He very strong.
Yeah, he's gonna attempt to pick you up.
I try to speed away.
All right. Go.
Hey guys,
sir,
it's very
sir.
warm all of a
Nice
sudden
strong
in the ocean.
squeeze. And
I am a duke. You cannot do this.
he begins to
Excuse
walk
me, sir.
outside, clutching onto you.
Hey, no, you can't just do that.
You put me down. I am royalty.
I'll put you down.
Oh, thank you.
He
But again,
goes
sir.
and dips you into the water. Oh yeah, by the
Ah!
way, he brings you out into the sun. Stop screaming. He pushes you under the water to muffle the sound.
Should I go out there?
I got breath in the water. I'm dead already. Someone just
Can you do something? Like throw pixie dust at him or something.
Sure, I can throw fairy dust on him. Let's go.
All right. Go ahead, make that roll. You throw the dust at him, and it gets at him, and he's just blinking for a second. What? You're all defective.
Hey, yo, Colin,
just
don't
lets
you have
go
like
of you
a
in the water
sword?
there.
Maybe I could use that.
I could throw my sword.
Or that.
I don't know if I want to throw my sword.
He turns back towards you guys.
Oh, I do like to be. Oh, hi, Victor. Nice to see you here.
Yeah.
How'd
as
you get here?
As you come up out of the water, you see him. He was just shoved under the water, and dragged through the sunlight by the sun.
Oh, Victor, you look kind of burnt and charred. You stay in water. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. Stay in water.
And yeah, he walks over towards you guys now.
All right.
I think he wants to go next.
No, I don't. And if you touch me, it's not gonna be fun.
I'm gonna stay in the water. It's too large.
He walks up to you. He extends his hand forward.
Oh dear.
Would you like to do anything before he tries to grab you?
Can I roll away?
Back.
Yeah, he's going to grab Colin. He can barely tell you exist with the size difference.
Dash backwards into the cave more
Oh, do you
and
now?
give him a warning. Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look then.
Let's get that roll. You managed to get away from him.
Okay.
You got a good stat there. And yeah, he just slowly follows you in that direction. How are the two of you doing out there?
I'm trudging back towards the cave. I'm not happy with how I was treated as a delivery person. Hello, sir. I still don't know why I speak in such accent, but it seems to work. Sir, can you come to Mouth of Cave?
He turns around, steps towards you.
Hello, sir. You kind of treated me like rubbish. I demand an apology.
What's that over there?
It was what over where?
And then he's going to kick you.
What?
So let's see how his good old kick goes. And then we'll see if you can do anything about it. If you want to try to resist that, go for it.
I'm going to go and grab his big toe with my hand to stop his kick. Oh!
Can I dash it?
You rolled a
in front of-
d20, so you can roll again. Especially since you just rolled a natural 20 on a d20. 22.
Mm.
Yeah, you're just kicked back into the edge of the water again. A lot of blunt force to the chest.
Oh, hi, Victor. Fancy seeing you here. Hi.
In the cave, how's it going?
Can I draw my
do we
sword
do
and
now?
threaten him?
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
All right, listen here. We're gonna stay in this cave until it's night, and we're not gonna talk, and we're just gonna calm things down a little bit. And then after that,
you leave now.
Okay.
I can't leave. It's not.
Can I just walk past him?
What's going on between you and my wife?
Hey,
nothing.
Colin!
Trust me, nothing.
Colin, have you done finagling with man's wife yet?
No,
What?
no. I haven't even spoken to her. She's a lovely woman, but no.
Oh, yes, you said she was lovely woman after all that heavy breathing, yes.
Listen, this doesn't have to get ugly, but
He's going to attempt to kick you.
we. Oh God.
And here's your lovely kick. If you wanna
Hey,
try
Lucifer,
to
if
throw
you're,
it or attack or do something.
give Colin,
Can I
give Colin a 9.
slice his foot with my sword?
Colin a
Certainly
9.
try.
Is it safe to come out?
No, it's not. Victor, I'm back in ocean with you.
Oh no.
You go to slice down, but his foot just catches you in the shoulder, and you get launched towards the stone wall behind you, dropping your sword.
Quick,
Y'all
Colin,
are bad.
hit stone wall behind you with character.
Now leave.
What's going on over there?
Can I just
Colin.
leave? Can the fairy just walk past?
Yeah.
Colin, move your character like 2 squares into wall.
What's up, guys?
Oh.
Ah! Oh, hi! Hi! I am just chilling in water and nothing to see here. Isn't that right, Victor? Isn't that right, Victor?
You guys see Victor?
I picked you up, Victor!
Oh,
Oh, but now you go back under so you don't burn.
I rushed back into the cave.
Okay, then you rush back into cave.
Hey, what?
Don't forget to move character.
It's daytime. I'm a
Russian
vampire.
successful.
You buffoon.
Psst, Victor, move your character back in cave. You stayed in beach.
You guys should be able to move
Alright.
tokens and stuff.
Move back in cave.
Well, move it yourself then. What do you do?
I'm gonna go grab my sword and
He's
pick
distracted.
it back up.
All right, you have your sword. Easy enough.
And then can I try to slash the back of his leg?
Do it. Make a roll.
Oh, I
Body.
feel weak.
That's because you're not inside cave yet,
There we
Victor.
go.
Not bad.
I just moved into the cave.
Looks like you won't be doing any more kicking.
Oh yeah. You slice at him. You just hit him right in the back of the calf. Just like looks down at you.
Guys, anyone else want to help me with this?
Yeah, don't worry, Colin. I'm on my way.
Nah, I'm good.
Shut up, you fairy.
Why are you all fighting?
No worries, madam. We're just talking like men talk.
Okay.
Okay, have fun. Yes. Listen here, you big buffoon. We
I
give your
feel
wife
weak.
child. We try and drop off baby, and you treat us like scum.
You don't give
That's
my
it.
wife child. I do.
No, you don't give wife child. You give wife defects every time. You failure as father.
Listen, wait. What if we just ask the egg back and then give him the egg?
Shh. I've broken him. I've broken
Listen,
man.
I feel weak.
Woof.
I'm gonna go and jump.
Yes, you're a
I'm gonna-
failure as a father and husband. Shh. I have 2 children myself. But you have none. What are you? What do you do? Huh? Nothing.
I collect
Your wife, you leave for a week,
Children.
lonely in a cave.
and fish.
Shut up! I haven't finished speaking. You leave your wife alone in a cave for a week. What do you do? You're not even troll, goblin man. You're nothing. You pitiful. You get back in there and you tell your wife you love her. Even though you've got a bad leg. You limp back in there. You make up with wife.
Can you make a soul roll?
Jeez, Imp, I didn't know you had that in you.
I'm
This is
a
a
father. I have 65 soul and I rolled a 40.
Right.
We didn't even have to use a mind trick.
No, we don't.
Boom. He just
Guys.
nudges you guys
Guys.
aside as he steps in.
Guys, grab bag, we're out of here. Grab child.
we-
You're gonna have to jump in ocean and swim across shore as we go
What?
back to village. You heard me, Victor.
It's
You want to stay in
daytime.
cave? I don't care.
You do remember there's a very big sheet in that cage.
Go
Oh,
grab sheet and we leave.
grab sheet.
Okay,
Wait.
Victor, roll.
Do any of you guys have
Victor.
a backpack or anything? I could just transform into
Victor.
a bat.
I have jacket.
Dude, your
We
party
have
of 2
the
vampires and 2 people that are
bag
3 foot
with,
tall. I don't know if you're...
Yeah, I have
bag
jacket,
with a
but not.
child. We throw the child.
Oh, we
out
have
and
bag
put
with
them
child,
in.
and you can go in bag with child.
Okay.
Can
Transform
I
into bat.
can I ask Gersh if they have a blanket?
No,
It's
you go in
cursed.
bag with child, and I take bag back.
Gersh, can I have blanket?
Oh, Jesus. Come back, Victor. Victor,
Please?
wait, Victor, they're doing matrimonial stuff. Victor, you don't understand. You're
fine,
not
I'll
husband.
come back.
don't appreciate everything I do.
Shut up.
Oh dear, no, we're
takes
getting
me
a
so
bit.
long to
Okay,
get all
guys,
this.
guys, transform into bat. Get into bag. We leave.
You
Guys,
shut up, lady. You are a terrible dancer.
defective. What?
You're the defective.
danced with other
Victor,
men.
get in bag now.
I don't think this is the
Okay,
time.
I'm in bag.
to you first.
Colin, get in bag. I like to carry bag,
Here,
please.
I gotta.
I'm in bag.
That'll do.
Jeez.
That'll do. I kind of drag bag back. It's very heavy.
Hurry up.
So
I am
you go
going.
into the bag as a bat, and you scratch the person in there, and they wake up panicking.
It's fine.
What's
it's
going
fine,
on?
Child.
What's going
Tell-
on?
tell
There's a
them to
bat
shut
here.
up.
There's
Tell
a
them
bat
to
here.
Yeah, just smack him.
Ow!
Oh.
Shut up, child. We save you. Idiot.
What?
I still don't know why I'm speaking like Victor.
Can I like mind control him to calm down?
Yeah,
Sure,
you
go
can
for it.
try. You can try, Colin. I have faith.
Oh, no!
Colin,
All right,
you
yo,
failure.
Victor, you
You
can
have
try it.
failure,
Get me
Colin.
out of here! And it's
Victor.
struggling.
Shut up,
Ah,
child.
beautiful, Victor.
Be
always
quiet.
dependable. Always
I
dependable.
should be quiet.
Yes, you should. Let's leave now. Let's go.
Or turning you into a vampire.
Guys, follow me. We leave now.
And yeah,
You have
as
to
hear
follow
the
me, I
arguing
can't
of
move
two
you.
Yes,
ogres
come on,
behind
let's
you.
go.
Yes,
Let's go. Hurry up.
I am going. I'm going. I'm going.
You're so slow.
Shut up. I'm tiny. You try and walk in daytime.
If I ever see you when we get back, I'm gonna get hectored and
Oh,
silver down
you
here.
lucky I don't pull you out of bag now and watch you burn in sun.
I vote we
Just
never
walk.
speak of this ever
I'm
again.
walking.
walk faster.
Can I just say I diffused that situation perfectly fine? You're welcome, by the way. I could have ended
Stupid little
very
lady.
horribly.
It was ugly.
I know she was terrible. We kind of
Oh.
failed mission though. We needed bearded lady, but we still walk back
I'd
anyway.
say
We have
we should go
child.
back.
No. We take child back to village, then we come back and kill both. Perfect.
Wait,
fine.
did we take? Wait, did we get the egg?
Nah, they got
No,
egg.
we
It
gave
doesn't
it to
matter. It's not going to hatch. We know where egg is. We know where they are. They're
What
not
if
going
we
to
just-
leave cave.
What if we just tell the genie where they're at?
Oh, true.
And then
But
the
where is Genie?
Yeah, how do we summon him?
Stay in bag, idiots, till we get back village. Morons.
I'll say to simplify things, you guys make it back to the village and get indoors.
Thank God.
Okay,
Right,
perfect.
everyone on the bag! Back to your
Oh,
normal
yeah.
forms. Right, I'd like to
Ouch.
open the bag and inspect the teenager.
Oh, he's dead. No, I'm kidding. Not this time.
I'm about to say, there's no chance.
Oh,
Yeah,
get this
he
ugly
gets out of
child
the bag,
away.
tries to run out of the house.
And grab him by the
Child,
collar.
stay.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me
No,
go!
you stay here, idiot.
Why is
I'm
your
sorry,
armor being
Victor.
held up when you're shorter than me?
I said stay, child.
Stay, child, you idiot.
Stay. Listen, you
What?
idiot.
Where were you when you were grabbed by a giant, horrible green thing?
Playing in the hills?
In a where?
In the hills.
Why were you in hills?
I'd go see.
By yourself too?
No,
Who were you with?
some of my friends.
Where are your friends?
Oh, you told them where
Probably
we are, where
home.
they are?
I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Do you want to play hide and seek with me?
No!
No.
Shut up, fairy!
Shut up, fairy.
I like
Oh.
this child. I like this child.
Can I go now?
All right.
No!
Mom's gonna be mad.
No, I don't care.
Why are we keeping the kid?
Like, because they are
thank you.
evidence we need to take to mayor. Remember?
Come on, child. We're
Alright,
going
let's
to
go.
mayor.
You have to get back in bag, though.
Yeah, I was about to say we should have just.
No, you child can stay out of bag. Vampire need to go back in bag.
I move. child.
Vampire.
Yes, vampire, yes.
Yes, vampire.
fairy,
Great,
yes.
Victor Duke.
You say vampire like you weren't hanging from a troll in cave about to be eaten. Idiot.
Yeah, but vampires
Exactly.
are scary.
Shut up. Follow. We go to mayor's house.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I really have to get back in the back?
Yes,
Burnt
get back in the
smells.
bag, Colin.
Colin, move your feet. You're stinky.
Jesus Christ.
You don't take regular baths.
I miss being.
I do.
Mm,
I want to go back home.
I want you and me
Yes,
both.
and what? Horse manure?
Ugh.
Ugh.
So the imp with the fairy riding on its shoulder and carrying 2 bats in a sack over his other shoulder.
Dragging the child.
Wanders
I'm
on
doing
through
all the work
village.
here, and you're just reaping all we want. I kick down the
This accent
door.
has evolved so much.
I kick down the door to the mayor's house. I don't care.
Yep, it just falls over again since it was already off the hinges.
Just remember,
Yeah.
I knocked down. You just
Here,
kinda
knock,
pushed it.
knock. We're back. Guys, you can get out of bag now. We're inside.
Oh, thank God.
Ah, you don't drop me on the floor.
sorry.
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
see that you're there. What?
We have a teenager from the
We
place.
saved the child. You said we would help. You will help us. Give us the money.
Yes, give money.
That I don't need, but you know,
I
aggressiveness.
didn't expect you to survive.
What do you
Oh,
mean
did you
did
not?
Just-
Did you
Wait,
not expect us to survive? Oh,
What
how
do you mean you
fancy.
did not expect us to survive?
There's a lot of dangers.
No. It goes deeper than that.
I
What do
can
you
put
mean?
you in danger if you want.
What
if you didn't.
danger?
No,
Beg
this
us.
is good. How much do I owe you for?
No, Victor.
One whole child.
Victor,
What?
mind control him now.
You will give us one.
No. Victor, we need to know if they know people in cave. Mind control them now.
What?
Mind control.
Ooh, natural.
Did
one.
you
Best
know?
roll in this game?
Did you know about the cave monster at the beach?
What? What about the cave? What cave?
The cave next to the cliffside of the beach.
The caves are full of dangers, ogres, and worse.
Interesting.
Yes.
You know about ogres?
Yes.
Are you in contract with ogres?
No.
Tell me
Well-
everything you know.
Ogres are large creatures, humanoid in nature. They seem to be very dangerous, often confining to themselves. But it seems that at times they might be inclined to kidnap children and take them
So
to
you
their
did
lairs.
know about it.
Yes, I know what an ogre is.
Are you aware that your children of the village play in the hills?
Yes.
Then you're
Where
a
there's
bad
ogres?
male.
We tried to tell them not to, but they do it anyway.
Are you aware of bearded lady?
No.
Damn. Has
Turns
to
You
be
will
the-
pay each of us 1 million coin.
1
Ooh,
million
yes, that-
coin to each of you.
Yes, I like that. Yes.
Sounds about good. Yeah, I'll take that.
I do
I'm
not have
okay
1
with
million
one
coin, but I will
whole-
be forever in your debt.
And
Paying
Wonderful.
you
Yes,
every
you
coin
will.
that I gather.
Give
So,
me one whole child.
guys.
Yes, what else should I tell him?
Also, he will give us the run of the mayoral mansion while we're here till nighttime, and we'll go back to cave while they sleep. I will stab
yes.
them while they sleep.
You will sleep in one of your other people in the
I will
town's
sleep
homes,
in one
and
of
we
my
will
other
sleep here.
people.
Good, or the tavern, whatever you feel like. But you cannot come back here until tomorrow.
Yes, I will not be back until tomorrow.
Oh, goodbye then.
Oh, and one more thing. You need to do it while dancing around in your underwear
Very
for
well.
the day.
You just have to add that in.
I like this.
You know, you have to embarrass him somehow.
He
Like,
buckles
then-
his trousers and takes his
You'll have
jacket and blouse
strange
off.
Oh, and one more thing. You need to tell all the guards that they're on vacation until next week.
And the guards are on vacation until next week.
And
Sounds
your
good.
You
name from
need to-
now on is Doofus.
I am Doofus.
Exactly.
Oh, and then you need to tell the tavern to give us all the alcohol
Understood.
that there is. Okay, on
I
your way.
also
On your way.
second
Go,
that.
go. Oh, one last thing. You must cluck like a chicken all around.
Cluck, buck, buck, buck,
Now leave. I don't want to see you in my sight.
buck, buck.
Okay, guys.
That's
Come
how
on.
you mind control.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay, right.
So, what are we-
The mayor has gone, right? Okay. We left the egg, and it stopped cheeping when we put it in the ogre's hand. It was a woman who had a beard. So that's the person we need to get. We sleep, wait till nighttime, go back, grab woman, maybe slit husband's throat.
I'll do that.
What do we need to do with the woman?
We take her.
Is that,
How
is that
are
what
we gonna
need to
take
do?
her? She's like huge.
We can drag her. Fairy
Does
dust.
she need
Hello.
to be whole?
No, fairy dust. You can make her lighter.
That's not all I can do. You know why I asked for the alcohol?
Why? Because you're super strong when you're drunk.
Well, of course, but no, I'm
Oh.
gonna make a Molotov.
Oh,
I'm going to get them out of the cave with starting a fire.
Oh.
But there's
But,
already
yeah.
a fan there.
no, he
No,
wants to make a
Hey,
bigger fire.
hey, kid, you good?
Yeah, I feel like
just
he could probably
happened?
go.
We kind of like brainwashed Mayor and made him act like chicken, but you can go home now to mother. And don't
Okay.
play in hills!
Yes,
Idiot!
yes, sir.
Good, now
If you
go!
don't, I will haunt your nightmares.
I like vampires.
And if you see your friends, tell them don't play in hills or imp and vampires come and take
Tell
you
them
away.
that the great Victor Valentino will take care of all of it.
That
He's
too.
gone.
Now go!
Kid's gone.
Kid's gone. Okay, guys, go take rest. We leave late
Okay.
evening.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna
When
go
sun
onto
is
the
going
ceiling.
down. I'm going to take rest now because, I still need rest.
I'm gonna go to the ceiling.
I'm just gonna sleep on
I'm
the
walking
couch.
up to the. That's not what we do. We sleep on the ceiling. Are you crazy?
We don't all have to sleep on the ceiling.
Just sleep. You can sleep in
Wait,
bed.
you're telling
can
me you
sleep on
don't do
timber.
that?
I don't care. Just sleep.
I don't have my coffin on the ceiling.
You sleep in a coffin? Come on, that's for the amateurs.
Well, I'm old school.
Guys, stop
And
arguing
old.
and just sleep.
Okay, fine. I'll take the bed. God, okay,
Well,
good night.
we all sleep. Just going around the mansion, staring at everything.
Yeah, you do that.
Meanwhile, in the town, there's a confused mayor in his underwear clucking like a chicken and asking everyone for their money and alcohol. He has since been arrested by the guard, put into a temporary holding in the prison, and
Indecent exposure and
There's-
soliciting. Yeah, I know.
he might not get reelected, is all I'm saying.
It's fine.
But yeah, the day passes, sun sets, nighttime is returned again.
Guys,
Guys,
wake up!
Vine.
Victor! Victor,
Pigpen.
your wine has run out.
Human pigman. Where's my human pigman? What?
Oh dear, what kind of dream you have? Colin,
No, yes, dream. But that's not real.
get up.
Dream.
Hey, Fairy, come here. Okay, it's nighttime. We need to go back to cave and grab bearded lady, even though it's technically not lady.
Okay.
Bearded
Yes.
something, so let's
and
get
also,
this
we need to
corner
save Egg. Egg told us the way. That was the way.
But this time, we are flying.
Okay.
I'm gonna transform into a bat, and you all get on my back.
Damn,
there
you big
faster.
bat. You've been hitting the I wouldn't say gym.
Ah!
You know, as crazy as that
Transform!
sounds, the only person that would need to ride is actually the size that would be viable for, so...
Yes, you carry Fairy on back. I have wings myself. I fly. Colin have wings. He fly. We fly.
Come on, Freddy.
As the party figures out how to
Ooh.
work together, Colin struggles a bit, but...
Yeah, it takes me a little bit. Like I said, well, I came here practicing
You're not the only one. You know, it's a bit late.
Nice.
You know,
Still waking up, you know.
a meme number.
Flying's a great idea. Just you end up taking about as long as it took going on foot in the first place. Just because of the struggles, but-
Crash land to the mouth of the cave.
But yeah, you make your way back to the.
I'm just vibing.
And transform back to.
Crash land in the mouth of the cave.
And yes,
Don't land on me, Victor. Idiot.
you're now. At
Sorry, I
the
needed a
gate.
stepping stone.
Guys. We sneak in.
I use my ultra night vision to see what's
Like-
going on.
Like
Yeah.
a church mouse, we sneak.
I'm gonna sneak
I
in.
don't see anything.
Nope, you see a wall.
Colin,
You struggle at sneaking in.
Colin, use your super hearing to see if you can hear.
Colin,
My hearing.
it's time for you, my boy.
All right. I'll use my hearing to see if there's.
On the double, let's go. Come on, we don't have all day. Night, I mean.
So, you listen with your vampire senses, and you hear the ugliest sobbing echoing through the cave.
Oh no, did I cause marital distress? Oh dear.
Guys, I really don't want to hear this.
I'd like to walk in and just peek around the corner.
I'll follow.
Oh
You
dear.
see,
Guys, it's not
you see
good.
Claudia just
What is it?
curled up
It's Claudia.
next
She's
to
alone.
the campfire with
It's-
a
Fairy,
broken
what are
egg
you
in her
doing so
hands.
far away? Come closer.
Now listen, guys. I have an idea. We could trick her into thinking that our true love is the genie, and then that way she'll come with us.
Colin. She's heartbroken. Her husband
No,
has clearly
no.
left.
Wait, we have to listen to her first, and then we can
Exactly.
make
You
a
need to
plan.
her.
ask. No.
Yes.
It is best that I do not go because I was kind of like instigation for breakup.
Oh, true,
So you
true.
guys go ahead. I stay here.
We'll do our vampire magic.
Oh, my lady! What's the matter, my lady?
go on,
Why are you
wait.
crying?
He left.
Hello.
Go with Colin.
Who
My
left?
husband left and he killed it.
What did he kill?
She holds up the remains of broken eggshells.
No.
Right.
You know.
Killed the baby.
Do we have to call the gods?
Hold on. Guys, come here. Come here. You stay there crying. I'll tell you. Come here, guys. This is perfect. We
What do you
can
mean
break
this is
her.
perfect, Victor?
Listen, she just said that her husband broke the egg, right?
Yes.
We could pretend that her husband's in trouble and he needs help, and she's the only one who can save him.
And then what?
We bring her to town or put her in the cage, and then capiche, we're done.
How do we summon Jinn, by the way? Do we click heals 3 times, spin round?
True.
Anyone got like a bottle?
You
Does
guys have
anybody
been
remember what the
drinking.
genie even
Don't
said
you
at the
have
beginning?
to-
Can someone remind me what they said?
Said something?
Said something about bearded lady, egg take you to a location, look after
Uh-huh.
egg, don't destroy egg,
What if we
And-
just
call me
Trick
when
the-
you're done, sort of thing.
Okay,
What if
does
we
that's
just-
what we have to do? We just call out their name when we actually accomplish the mission.
Wait,
Hey,
what's the name?
Jinn!
Jin!
I don't think that was their name, was it?
What was their name, Colin?
We didn't
mean-
get a name.
I don't think he gave you a name.
Xandard!
Metagamer.
Damn! Victor, where'd you pull name from? You magician?
Oh.
And you guys
Magic.
see in the corner of the room, just leaning against the cage, Jin is just chilling there, like he was there the whole time.
Are you kidding me?
Are you taking the mic?
It appears
a
you
link?
have found the bearded lady.
I
It's
guess
not
we
so
have.
very ladylike.
Seems like we found her too.
Shh, Colin, shh. She's heartbroken right now. Stop.
Well,
cares?
you know.
We found
What
the
do
lady.
we
We can
do
go
with
home.
her?
Let's go. Come on.
This is
Let's go.
indeed
Chop chop.
the bearded lady my associate was most interested in recruiting.
Good. Okay, now
your associate
take
has
her
very,
and poor taste. Now
yeah,
take her,
exactly,
get
poor
us back
taste.
home.
No
Let's go,
idea.
capiche.
Yes, we
you
don't.
still need to convince her to come willingly, of course.
Oh, you
Okay.
see, my lady, your husband's in trouble, and you need to go with this person. They will help. Your husband needs help, and they will take you to
I have
them.
no family left.
I have an idea, guys. Let me do
Okay, what is your
this.
idea? What is your idea?
Lady, Claudia, do you wish to have a nice family that cares about you and that does not break as easily?
Yes. Yes, I do wish that.
See?
How would you
Xandar
think
just rubs
if we
his hands
guide
together.
you? If we guide you to a place that could give you a lovely family?
We could do that.
Yeah, we can.
We're capable of a lot of things.
Yes, we are.
That would be wonderful. Xandar just rubs his hands together. Close enough. And just
Perfect.
claps his hands, and then suddenly she just poofs out of existence.
Thank God.
What'd you do with her?
Respects to the egg child. Egg child gave their life.
Blessed be the egg.
Blessed be the egg.
We didn't
Yes,
even get to
possibly.
name the egg.
Seriously,
What do we-
gotta
what
know,
do we
did
name
the
egg?
end up doing anything?
No, we name egg. Egg was part of family. What do we call egg?
Eeg.
Eeg?
Ignardo.
We call
Ignardo.
egg Eeg. Eeg. Egnardo. Egnardo
Ignardo.
Eeg.
Ignardo Eeg.
Egnardo Eeg. They died as they lived.
You think I can make
Chirping.
scrambled egg with this broken egg?
So was it just an
Victor,
egg?
now is not time.
Can't eat egg.
Egnardo Eeg died as they lived. As a guiding light in this world.
And here
But
I
anyway,
thought he
we
was
are
just messing
done.
with us. Very well. All right, I suppose all of you can return back to where you were.
Fantastic! Time to
Hey.
go back to my conversation,
I
my
hope I never
wine,
see these
and not
idiots
these
again.
bimbos
Wait,
ever
wait.
again.
Didn't you all want a wish, however?
Yeah, the
Oh,
wish.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
What about the
yes,
wish?
yes.
What is it that you all want most?
Well,
It's a
Mm.
collective wish, right?
That is correct.
Oh, great. Means we all have to think about it together.
Or perhaps first come, first serve.
okay, I wish for something that will let me.
No,
I wish for
Shush,
something
Victor,
that will let me
Victor,
go
Victor,
into the daylight,
Vic- no,
and I
Victor,
don't have to
Victor.
worry. A ring that I have to
no.
wear that I don't have to. So I can go to the daylight.
Good enough. And suddenly an umbrella pops into your hands.
And I said ring,
and
not
as you look into
umbrella.
your hands,
Victor.
you look back
an
up,
umbrella is kind of a ring.
and
of something.
you're
Circular.
back. You're back where you were before you poofed.
Time to shove this kid off.
Oh damn.
Lady Cecilia. Anyways, like
Anyway,
I'm just back
Back
to
onto the
falling
witches.
off a cliff.
why am I still speaking like Victor? Who is Victor?
Victor
Why-
randomly
what the
just
hell?
has an umbrella now.
oh, give me some more wine.
And that is where Supernatural Origins D&D comes to an end.
So we saved an innocent teenager from death. Got a million
Yay.
gold in debt with a mare that's a chicken that wears no clothes.
You're
He's
welcome.
been
The
arrested.
guy.
We saved a person that died, and we broke up a happy marriage.
Yeah.
Hey, we didn't.
All right, I
Someone
broke up a happy marriage. All right.
Yeah, collectively it was one person.
Yes, collectively one.
Listen,
That's how that works.
I spoke from the heart, diffused the entire situation.
What heart? I don't hear a beating.
I was a father. I am a father. Heathen.
I'm so
You wish you
sorry.
could have children.
Good enough. Good enough. Yeah,
We saved a child.
you did save a child. You did the quest
Let's
and the side
go.
quest. Ooh.
I can't believe I got a 1.
I
Yo,
know.
You got a 1
That's-
and 100. Yo, Brian's
That's-
got the swingy
That
rolls.
was great. Yeah.
Yo, I
got
started my
the
rolls off
icy
good,
rolls.
and then
Yo, Brian started
went
off
further
so
down.
abysmally bad. All
I know.
I knew it was gonna
I
be
was
something,
drunk.
but-
I was just drunk. I was just too drunk.
Brian started off as a cat's chew toy, then ended up like a savior, pulling out mind control after mind control.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but then just mind controls the guy into oblivion with that one. I was like, well,
That was
I
funny.
don't know how this works,
You are-
but he is now
you are
completely
chicken.
under your control. So yeah, that was
Terrible.
How did I do for my first one?
Oh, you did great. You
Perfect.
guys killing it. Good stuff.
It was pretty
Yeah.
fun.
I thought we did all right.
Sliced someone's head off.
Viewers of the Void, how did I do?
Yeah, chat. How do you feel everyone did? Can we get a round of applause for them? And if anyone's watching this after in the comments, your applause can thunder on through either way.
Give me 5 stars rating, please.
5 stars.
Okay,
5
then.
stars.
Yeah, 5-star, yes.
There's your here's your 5-star.
If not,
rating.
here, let's roll to, like,
Oh, 1.5.
what's it called?
Idiot.
Roll it.
I'll roll a D4 for your 5. I'll roll a D6 for your 5-star rating.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, you got a 2.
Ah.
You got a 2.
Oh, you got 13. All right, I'll do like
That's not a
4.5.
That's not a D6.
Or
Yo,
Oh,
I don't know, but the good rolls are coming through now.
oh my gosh, there we go.
Things have changed. Whew.
Bro, let me roll a D100 real quick.
Yeah, you get
Ah,
that
there
one.
we go. Back to normality.
There
Let's
it is.
go.
There it is. All right, well, I hope you guys had fun playing for pretty much the first time.
I enjoyed it, mate. That was great.
Excited to get
I
at least
enjoyed
one or two
carrying
of
the
you
team.
onto a show in the future that I know of so far, so that'll be exciting.
yes, of course.
Not you, Brian.
No, of course.
No, of course. Yeah.
Sorry, I had too
wanna
much
do a-
wine.
another
I
show
had
in
too
the
much
future.
wine.
Offer stands.
Oh, God. Ah, yes.
You good over there?
Bro, you need to lay off that caffeine.
Hopefully you all enjoyed my ugly crying and my excessive cheaping.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I hated the
I loved
cheaping
it.
though. Sounded like a really rubbish alarm clock.
I was like, how do I cheat? I'm just gonna be annoying. That'll do. And yes, so if anyone did miss part of this, there will be the full VOD of it going up on Monday on the Dice and Fire channel, so you can find it there, as well as other Origins one-shots and a whole bunch of long-term campaigns that we run, including, a spooky one, a pirates one, currently a vampire one, and one that's just chaos and mischief and nonsense.
Technically, we have
Ooh.
one in the making, but who knows when that one's gonna come out.
Yeah, there's one in the making that will hopefully be coming soon as well. We shall see.
We're just
In
waiting
1
on
year.
we're just waiting on the drawings on that one.
True. So, hopefully, that'll all be coming soon. And yeah, find it there. You guys wanna plug yourself one more time before we go? We'll go left to right on the screen. Colin, tell everyone who you are, what you do.
Hello, my name is Colin, also known as Orange Prince. I do like Minecraft roleplay stuff.
Still in high
Also,
school.
I'm not in high school. I'm 20, sadly, but
Sadly, bro,
yes.
you're a
But,
child. Shut up.
I don't feel like a child. I feel old, but yeah, that's me, I guess.
Sure.
In Origins.
Damn. And origins and oranges.
Yeah, yeah.
Libby,
Oh, got a new tattoo. Oh, it's cool.
show us
What?
your tattoo.
You got a tattoo?
Oh yeah, no, I got.
Wait, you got a tattoo?
I have 2.
You have 2?
Arrow, and then
Oh, we have the same
Logo.
chair.
yeah.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Man's on his play
Minecraft.
buttons.
It's comfortable. Yeah, but that's me.
Next.
All right, Plu.
My name is Plu. That's the name you need, and yeah, that's
Yep.
it.
Go watch
All
their
right,
channel.
Hi.
Aaron.
The more consistent Origins uploading recently.
True. Well, in the last week, not so
ish.
much. In the last
Hey,
week,
yo,
not so much.
I've
Better
uploaded
than
quite
some
a
of
bit
us.
this week.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on a scene with you, Plu.
Hi, hello, how are ya? My name's The Famous Films. I do Minecraft roleplay content on my YouTube channel. And I also do Twitch. Follow for more.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool. Subscribe to twitch.tv/xylophony. Use your primes.
Wow, this guy uses his plug section to plug me. Wow. What a guy. Well, I guess that's it
Also,
then.
subscribe to Dice and Fire on YouTube.
Oh, he's still going. He's still going.
Better keep this guy around then.
Yeah, geez, I better put him on another show. All right. I guess I got it now. Well, fair enough.
It's like a halftime show. Just he comes out.
But yes,
It's like full
hopefully
of commercials.
everyone had a good time watching this. And that'll be it for today. We will see you all next time.
Bye.
Boy.